Hello, everybody. I think I'm just about ready to get started. Welcome, Calvisham. I accidentally spoiled the name of a location for myself, so oops. Listening to the soundtrack just now. It is what it is, I guess. I guess I shouldn't check the song titles as we listen through for the playthrough of Eiyuden Chronicles. But yeah, so I guess our goal, technically, if we want to get all the characters, is we need to find a better top. And without using a guide, I have no idea when we're going to get one. I hope not too far from where we're at. So far, we've mostly only been seeing 2-star tops. Presumably, it goes up to 4. At the moment, I know that I only need a 3-star to continue that plot. And we haven't addressed anything involving the Mystic Tablet yet. I don't know if those are hints to getting like a legendary spinner that'll be 4-star. I don't know. So we'll see, I guess. But from the perspective of the gameplay, we were diving into the Lost Town. And yeah, we have to do this annoying thing where we have to switch between player and another character. So I will say that much like Suikoden, they've yet again messed up the convoy system. It's like such a simple implementation, and it makes me mad, Calvisham, that this is like the 6th game. They could have fixed this, and they still did it wrong. It's like, honestly, it needs a round of applause. How do you consistently screw this mechanic up? Honestly. So annoyed. You have no idea, chat. Like, they had so many years to get this right. Like, it's killing me. It's absolutely killing me. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, like, all they had to do, literally, all they had to do was put 4 slots on the convoy. That's it. That's all they needed to do. But now we're stuck in a scenario where if we go to the party menu, because they like having nice little even things here, they gave us 4 required characters, which is ultra annoying. Like, why give us these attendants? Excuse me, they call it attendants in this game, not the convoy system. But, like, why give us these slots if they're just gonna spill into the required party anyway? I'm so annoyed by this, Calvisham, you have no idea. It's like every single Suikoden does this wrong. They're, like, so close. Like, 1 doesn't have that concept, so you end up having, like, a fully locked party. 2, like, introduces it, but then they keep flooding you with more characters than have slots. Then some of the later ones, they still have spillover, but it's less frequent, and in this game, we have spillover yet again. Maybe one day they'll learn. It's one day. I don't feel like it's the craziest thing in the world to ask them to just stop doing that. Sorry. Just like, it's okay. I mean, and the worst part about this convoy system, just to be clear, compared to some of the other ones, I can't actively swap the people that are in the attendance slots back into the main party, right? I can only do that if I have Cassandra, right? Which is already eating up a support slot in order to fix these things. So inevitably, I'm going to get a very overpowered support, and I have to choose whether or not to be absolutely irritated by the attendance system, or if I'm just locking in and never party swapping again, which is a really unfortunate choice if you want to push a game that has, like, 60 plus playable characters to lock you in like that. Like, these are the kind of design mistakes that, like, I am honestly shocked that they're still making to this day. Like, honestly, super shocked. To give you an idea from Suikoden 5, Suikoden 5 also had this number of slots, right? You had a support in 3 floating slots, but the difference is that you could swap them in and out every time. So this is actually just a worse version of Suikoden 5's system, which is really, really unfortunate. Because I thought that one was the closest to being done correctly. So, rant over, but seriously, that kind of stuff really does get to me. It's like, if this was their first attempt ever at making a Suikoden game, I don't know if I would be as annoyed. But I could definitively say that I'm absolutely irritated that after, like, 5 games in the series, if you want to view it that way, they still haven't done it correctly. So stupid. And then I gotta sit through this dialogue every time I need to jump. These are things where, like, I don't appreciate them being in the game. This, like, forced party swap just to cross the bridge here is terrible. What they should have done is that you should have been able to open up a shortcut in between so you no longer need carry instead of needing 4 slots. This wasn't rocket science to fix. Like, even if they still wanted to have the 3-party slot thing, all they had to do was you push a barrel and you no longer need carry. It was that simple, chat. Like, this is solving the problem in, like, actually 10 seconds. Like, it just... I don't think it would have taken them that much more time to do it. But as I said before, unfortunately, carry is now permanently in our party. So stupid. I'm also kind of curious because if they're going to base it off the Suikoden games, there's inevitably going to be a character that has, like, the equivalency of the true Holy Rune. So I wonder if that character is going to be a support character, a battle character, and what that implication will be on our party. Yeah, I'm not fighting this battle. So just to be clear, like, normally in these games, there's a character that boosts your speed without you needing to use an item to do it. And in this game so far, I don't seem to be able to hold multiple items, so I guess if I sell my speed boots, I'm just kind of hosed. Just really dumb. They quote-unquote solved this back in Suikoden 1, Suikoden 2 era, by giving you lesser runes known as the Holy Runes that would basically boost your attack speed. So I feel like we're going kind of backwards. If I'm gonna levy some actually serious complaints about the game, like, I feel like we're going backwards. Like, we solved these things back in, like, Suikoden 2 and or Suikoden 5, and we've had, like, many years at this point to reflect upon... Okay, the barrel's still down. Many years to reflect upon, you know, better game design choices. So it's a little disappointing to see them still making this... Not even the same. Making old mistakes that they already resolved. It's just kind of annoying to me. So, like, what would my recommendations be to, like, fix the game as it is? Definitely speed up auto combat. Auto combat here is so slow compared to modern games. So, like, for people that are more used to the older RPGs, maybe it's not a big of an issue. But compare it to, like, when you have something like a Disgaea, right? And then you have, like, Disgaea 1, Disgaea 2, etc. Where, as the games became more modern, the game designers realized that nobody wants to sit through these animations, especially if combat is extremely frequent. So you just end up with, like, kind of slow menus for a modern game, and it definitely just adds a lot of time to the gameplay, but not in a way that's, like, super enjoyable for a lot of people. So without touching, like, any mechanics, being able to fast skip through some of these menus, or to not have, like, see this? Like, why is there a menu lag? Like, 1 Mississippi 2, there's, like, 2 seconds between menus, and I don't have an ability to very quickly tab between the menus. So, like, that kind of stuff is just, like, I feel like you should solve this. We're in 2025, like, step it up. just to be real honest with you, and real blunt about it. So it's, like, it detracts from what could be, like, a fantastic, like, 10 out of 10 game by just having, like, weird performance issues like that. Like, there's no reason to have laggy menus in 2025. I'm sorry. This is not, like, new fields. Like, we're not doing, like, the Trials of Mana SNES, like, 5-second load menus. Oh, we could do better. Definitely the biggest thing they need to fix outside of menu speed and auto battle speed. Auto battle logic itself, they need to vastly improve. So hopefully with that bug report I sent in, they actually do something before end of playthrough, but I kind of doubt it. Anyway, let's witness our level ups.
I feel stronger.
Ooh, protagonist defense went up a really bad amount. Meanwhile, Yusuke basically untouchable. I'm kind of happy about. Again, he's still 3 levels under the party, but he's still at the point of defense where he's basically invincible, so that's fine. Forward already godlike, so that's fine. Yeah, I definitely feel like if they wanted to spend, like, more time from a mechanical perspective, there's definitely a lot that they need to fix with the runes. Also, Also, what is that? I'm just floating in the air. You see what I mean? Like, look at this. Hold on. Like, we're talking about, like, implementation. Like, this is not correct. Like, what is this? Bear witness, chat. Like, my feet are not even physically touching the ground that is here.
This one is special.
This one is very special. I agree, chat. It's just one of those things. I think they should be able to fix it, for sure. But welcome, Chris. Hope you're doing well, Chris. It just has me questioning a lot when I see this kind of stuff.
I just hate
Although for some reason I don't see chat in there. I wonder why it doesn't like carrying it over. Let's do some charge ups. Hopefully they target him while he's guarding. That would be useful for me. A little under the weather, but I'm okay. Sorry that you're still not feeling at your best. They should just be ultra dead here.
Like it.
Speaking of ultra dead.
Let's finish this.
So yeah, there's like a lot of things that, as I said before, I don't feel like this game is like far off of being like a very high rated game. Like there's a hard mode for people that really care about that stuff. I honestly don't think a Suikoden game should have a hard mode, to be honest with you. But you know, that's just my approach. If people find it enjoyable, sure. I don't think the game is really built to really have a hard mode. And I doubt that it feels very balanced if you do play it on hard mode. Since there's a lot of useless characters. Like, even in normal mode, they are actually unplayable. So the number of unplayable characters goes up even higher. Which I feel kind of defeats the purpose of having, like, 60 selectable characters, but, like, only 15 are viable. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that would be kind of unfortunate to play like that. I'd rather have, like, 40 or so characters that are viable and have, like, 1 or 2 bad characters you could carry on your team regardless. Where hard mode, I feel like, would make that impossible. Like, I don't think you could use Francesca in hard mode, for example. I think you would just die instantly every time. But, like, because you're allowed to, you know, challenge yourself with the character, there's at least a payoff with her hero combo with Foul Word. So it makes up for the fact that her HP is so terrible. But, like, just imagine the same enemies hitting for, like, 30 more damage and we're having, like, 10 to 15% more health. Like, that alone would just make it so there's characters like her or she would just die instantly. Would not be very enjoyable. Earning badge. Oh, that's unfortunate that we had something that could have given us more money. I kind of like him with our crit up. I could remove... Man, we have... So speaking of having all these mandatory accessories, by the way, chat... Speaking of, like, it is mandatory to have dash boots, it's mandatory to have growth badge. This is where I feel like they tried to simplify it down with number of accessories, because, like, in other games, you potentially had, like, 5, 6, 7 slots. But then they still give you the same kinds of items that you got in the other games, but now you have less versatility. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll give an easy example. In any other Suikoden game, this unequipable shield slot would have been another accessory slot. Do you know what I mean? Like, they would have replaced it with something. So that way, you know, I could have 2 characters that have all the badges versus, you know, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 badges. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's not a lot of accessory variety, which I feel, again, also kind of defeats the purpose of the game, to be honest with you. And I think that's kind of the issue where I'm seeing changes here that are not really thought through. Like, they're viewing like, oh, we did this in Suikoden 2, but I don't feel like they realized why they did it because it's a different team.
You will keep me safe.
Where, like, in those other games, when you had, like, potentially up to 3 accessory slots, it didn't really matter. Like, you could dump them on one character, or you could have them split between a couple, but ultimately you still had things that could fix their stats. So it didn't make, like, the biggest of impacts. So I'm not sure if they'll also fall into like the Suikoden 2 trap of having like runes that give damage multipliers. Because remember there was like the Berserk rune, I think there's like a magic version, I forget what its name is offhand. So I'm curious if they're going to make the same kind of mistake and then only limit it to some characters. Because I'm also noticing that runes have, runes on each character can only be of certain rarities. So I'm wondering if it's not even possible to make like other characters viable because of what they did. I'm very, very curious if they mess that up. Okay, let's see how much damage this does. Not a lot. But it did put them all to sleep. Which is actually pretty good for Francesca. You know what? That makes her a bit more useful. I'm not gonna lie, like, that's actually a big improvement. Wow, already stunned him. GG. Oh, the miss there might cost me. Oh, it didn't. So, like, I like the concept of the spells moving around your speed a little bit. And I think, like, that is implemented well, but man, basic runes are kind of junk. And I think a lot of that, it just has to do with, like, lack of conveyance of tooltips. Like, I think even if they changed, like, no mechanics on the runes, if they just said, like, you know, if they put, like, an indicator, scales with magic stat or something, and they have a marker with it. So that way, like, it would make sense that you have, like, low-level runes for, like, defensive purposes, even if your character's bad with magic, versus doing runes that scale more with magic. And I think the unfortunate thing is that I'm not really seeing any basic rune that scales with magic, so they feel just kind of terrible right now. So definitely a mistake, I would say, in terms of game design. It's okay to have flat damage, because you could say, like, your crappy magic user, but has high speed, is able to spam, like, Firewall, which does, like, 70 to 80 to, like, you know, your 5+ enemy encounters, and I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But the problem is like, when you want to buckle down and do a boss fight, or you're down to, like, 2 or 3 enemies, you needed, like, a lightning rune, or, like, yeah, pretty much lightning rune, or like an earth move that was like single target that just did massive damage that scales with magic. And it would be like, you could have one scaling damage move in the basic runes out of 4, and I think that would have solved a lot of issues this game has without really fundamentally changing any of the basic starting abilities. Like, these are the kinds of things where, like, I wish they had kind of sat there with game design just a little longer and really gotten feedback from people that played those first 5 Suikoden games.
Quiet, everybody. Look there.
Yes, exactly. The former king's idiot son is utterly incapable of making up his mind.
Oh no, chat. Harlan's evil. Who would have seen it coming?
But I assure you, I will make him consent to this. Considering the debt his family owes me, he is in no position to refuse.
Very well. Just keep a level head, Lord Counselor. You still have time. Focus on making steady progress.
I shall. And, if I may, has word of my efforts reached Duke's Aldrich?
Oh, yes. And he rewards his capable allies most handsomely. That I promise you.
I feel like we're gonna get this kind of cutscene later where he goes, "No, I did my best," and she says, "He rewards his capable allies most handsomely and defeats his enemies most cruelly," or something. And she just offs him. I'm feeling like that kind of scene is, like, overdue with this character.
Music to my ears.
And yet you demanded a contract written in the Duke's own hand. Not the most trusting of men, are you?
Uh-oh. Death by failure to complete contract confirmed.
Is something the matter?
Nothing of import. The Duke's is pleased with your work thus far. Just see that you make steady progress.
I will not fail you.
Farewell for now, Lord Counselor.
I definitely also think they made a big mistake with how the tops were implemented in this game. I feel like tops should have been something you bought at the store, and alternatively, they could have come from monsters. And you could have upgraded your headquarters to get better ones. And I also think it was a mistake that the starting tops don't have a way of being replaced and or can't win any initial duels. That for me was like the wildest misstep in the game so far, even more than the convoy system equivalency. So I'll try to talk about that when we go to review it.
Vixen. Who does she think she is?
Cunning Vixen? Okay.
Still, if I play my cards right, my dream of sitting the Eucrisian throne may yet come true.
Ah, yes, having his evil villain monologue to nobody in the room but the player. Good job, Harlan. I mean, he's not quite Saturday morning cartoon villain, but he is pretty bad.
It's her. I knew it. The woman in the mask? Who is she?
We saw her at the Rune Barrows working with an Imperial spy.
Interesting. But not as interesting as the story we just heard. In all his distrustfulness, Harlan has finally done something to serve his country.
Yep. Let's go find that contract she talked about.
I love the giant shiny thing in the corner. It's all in Rune Barrows. Mercer called her Mask. Mask? Never heard of them. Now we know Harlan is linked with the Empire. Just you wait. You'll regret belittling me. I'll make you eat your words. Losing sight of our objective, Periel. Attain Harlan's underwear? What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? An unfortunate find. Okay.
What?
Here it is.
It appears legitimate. So we just take this and hustle our buns out of here?
But why though? Why was it just in the middle of the floor?
Yeah. That scholar guy would know what to do with it.
There can be no mistake. This is a contract drafted by Dukes Aldrich. It's written in the same hand as his letter to King Yuma.
So, wait, was that item actually missable? Because it teleported us out of there. Nothing like being able to miss his underwear. ... question mark, question mark, question mark.
Then we have proof of Harlan's betrayal.
We do indeed.
So now Euchris is gonna fight the Empire, right? Right, guys?
Oh, Leanne, I hope you go the way into Nami. Just to let you know. Straight to the bed.
Will it, though? I think we may require one more push to help our king find his resolve.
What kind of push are we talking here?
If I may, Commander Noah, I have a little job for you. Very well. I shall head to the palace straight away and sow the necessary seeds.
Gotta be honest, I'm not sure what to make of this plan.
Also, I should probably go back to the headquarters at some point to see what runes were available at the shop. I kind of forgot to do that.
Melridge clearly has something in mind. Are you feeling confident about those acting chops, Noah?
Maybe?
You can do it! Unfounded confidence is an actor's greatest weapon.
That's almost funny. It's almost funny. I'll give Leanne that. That was not an annoying line, unlike half of the other things that she says. It was almost funny. If I didn't intensely dislike this character, I might have left.
The commander of the Alliance can do anything if he puts his mind to it, yes?
Sure. I guess. Here goes nothing.
Also, I guess I'm not gonna get a chance to go back to headquarters. Oh, I am? Okay, good. I was gonna say, I wanted to do that. Reveal Harlan's schemes. We're like, we have proof of betrayal, and we throw his underwear in the middle of the room.
I'm a teleportation perfect.
Yeah, like, if her dialogue was more like that, I would be okay, instead of, yup, or whatever nonsense she constantly does. Or, I got nothing. Like, and stuff like that. That's just wild. I hate it so much. Oh, man. Let's see. Sadly, I need more Mystic Lumber. It might actually be worth going to the woods right now to get Mystic Lumber. Yeah, let's open up a rune shop, because I didn't do that last time. We're sitting on 32,000 money, by the way, chat. We went from just spending it all to just having way too much. Okay, good. Now we can check this out. And then I guess I should very briefly go get Mystic Lumber.
Thanks.
Just because that is holding us up from development. Yeah, I think it's important we try to finish the development. Yeah, see, there's like... Yeah, there's at least 2 things that require it, and I don't have it. I don't know where to get excellent liqueur, though. Or lacquer. I don't know how to say that word. Either way, we don't have that refined wood, essentially. Yeah, we need enough for... Oh. Mystic Lumber upgrade. I don't know if I care about that much, but...
Please.
Okay, so let's go to the second floor. Oh, not that second floor. My bad. It's like, wait a minute. I saw second floor and I did not read the rest of that sentence. Go back to the second floor of the trading house, is what I meant to say. See what kind of runes they have. See if there's ways we can kind of make characters viable. And again, I think it's kind of weird because most of the characters just don't have as many rune slots, too. So I feel like this might be some of the most unbalanced party we've seen in a while for a Suikoden game. And it comes down to the fact that they can't equip all runes.
Come to see some runes?
Do you know what I mean? Because, like, in an older Suikoden game, like, sure, you have the true runes you can't really mess around with. And, like, not every character had every slot. But, like, there's a really big difference between, like, Protag being able to wear 7 different runes and characters that only have 4. In fact, like, pretty much every character we have can only have 4. Except for, shockingly, Calathor, it gets up to 5. And I would have loved to have seen the lower stat characters actually have more rune slot flexibility to make up for some stat loss. Like, I don't think I would mind Calathor being weaker if he had, like, 7 unlocked stuff. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there's some misbalancing opportunities. Or, like, Molor could be fixed by having more slots. Like, it's just weird to me that, you know, you have, like, this mage character with high magic, but I get 1 rune total that they can use until I'm a higher level. Whereas, like, I have, these crappy other characters that I have already, like, 2+ runes that they could use magically. Use the strength per remaining SP. Yeah, we'll have to get some of these at some point. So, I technically could improve Francesca here. So maybe I actually remove Rune of Conversion Speed from Weiler to make her more viable. Do you know what I mean, chat? Like, 'cause now she has scaling speed with SP. Like, that could make a difference. It's like, she can't unequip the Room of Calm Fury, which is fine. But I feel like, you know, we have all these, like, stat buff runes, but nothing to really put them on. At least it's physical defense by 2%. Ooh, that one is kind of tempting. I don't have the super runes here still. I buy all the resistance runes. There's not too much I could do in terms of runes so far. Let's go back to Broken Mickey. Where is he at? Over here. He's got Rune of HP on. He can't swap out the other thing that I want. I could decrease his stats slightly if I wanted to. Also, it said he could wear the Rune of SP conversion, but I don't have the ability to wear it. Am I missing it? It told me he could wear it. Does it mean, like, here at level 42 he could wear it? Because if so, that's kind of a mistake the game just did. I'm not hallucinating, right? It told me he could wear that I just bought a moment ago. I bought this. Yeah, it says he can use it, but he can't use it. You liar. Okay. This kind of stuff, chat. This kind of stuff they fix with the UI. That is obnoxious. I bought that specifically to replace one of his runes, but I can't actually wear it, even though it told me he could wear it. Yeah, that's special. I love that I just have the Rune of Light on. How badly do I want Rune of Light over some of these other runes? Yeah, like, see, he could just, like, full equip anything there if I want him to. I'll leave him with the light rune on for now. I wish I could get rid of, these skills. I actually don't care about these skills at all. And again, like, I would have been okay if they had, like, special skills, and those varied. And I still ultimately had, like, 4 selectable things, but that's not how they designed the game. That's on them. The Fall Word is something he could technically get. Oh, I can make him tankier? Oh, that's funny. He doesn't need speed increase. Maybe I'll just give him the defense up, because that's funny. Right, chat? Why let him die ever? Just get free defense. Sure, why not? I'll leave him with Wind Rune for now. Technically, I could give him the Rune of Currents if I really want to. Yeah, like this Rune of Full Power I would have swapped normally. Give him a Rune of Speed. Might be relevant later. So again, like this is another magic character, quote unquote, but I can't use magic until level 42. Oh yeah, we never played this character at all. Rune of this treasure. This treasure chest is mine, probably. Okay. Sense. So, like, some of these abilities are okay. Oh, right, this character could equip things. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Come on, she could get another Rune of SP conversion. I guess I give her a free power-up or something. Sure, why not? What's her best stat? I guess power conversion. Sorry about taking a while to menu. Again, the menus are awkward because the game is lying to me. Sure. I'll get free bonus damage. Why not? I don't think she needs defense. Yeah, I'm really disappointed about Galdorf. His stats are just so bad. I don't know if he's like, as I said before, like a late game bloomer or what the deal is. It's fine. Yeah, like in theory, Jijina could be good with rank 2 stuff, but we don't have any rank 2 for sale. Okay, we'll move on in a moment. I'm just looking over their abilities. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Corrido's still kind of amazing, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the fact that he's got 173 strength and all that dex and speed, he's still amazing. What a great character. I don't know if he falls off late game or whatever, but ooh. Oh, right. She could get a skill rune there. Unfortunately, she learned Faint Thrust? No, she probably can only learn the sword skill. Unfortunate. So I think I'm almost ready to go.
Come in, come in.
Oh, so the Protag could actually get a massive defense increase here. It's starting to get to the point where I might actually do that for him. His 3 strength I don't think is better than 5 defense. So the next time we get an opportunity to get a super shield, I think I'm gonna take it. Also, did you have any new accessories? Increases encounter rate. Oh, bleh. Right, chat. Bleh. Avoid useless fighting, decreases monster encounters. Now that one is kind of tempting to get. Right, chat. That one is actually somewhat tempting to get. I don't know about the rest of these though. Challenger belt increases counter rate. See, I feel like Challenger's belt should have also raised strength, and I feel like that's a missed opportunity. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think I want more encounters. I might just leave the encounters as is for now. Okay, so the one thing I want to do is fix our party. I basically don't want the pro tag in it, to be honest with you. I'm like, we had the opportunity to dump him, so he is getting dumpity dumped. Get out of our party.
Changing things up,
Okay, carry's no longer required, so that's good.
It's not like I was eager to go, so...
Shut up, Carrie. No one cares about you. Dr. Quark is there. He looks pretty terrible. Oh yeah, he looks like dumpster, absolute garbage. But I don't mind playing with him for a bit. So we have Yuko. Okay, who has our required weapons? I might have unequipped something that I needed. Need the speed boots from the other character.
Yes.
And again, not being able to remove equipment from people in your convoy is also pretty annoying. I'm just gonna state that as well. Alright, so you need to remove this.
Changing things up,
Let's briefly bring in Dr. Quark.
It's Bagoma power you need.
I can remove Yusuke briefly. Is there anybody we wanted to try? I guess Faye. What's her... Oh, she's a medium range character. Okay.
What's the mighty Faye at work?
It's missing required characters.
I'm ready to rejoin the fight.
Yeah, we'll check out Unite Attack soonish. Speed. Give him the dash boots. Oh, his armor is booty. She does get a shield though, which is actually kind of interesting. Oh, actually, Dr. Quark's stats make more sense. He's only level 12, so maybe he's actually not completely terrible. We'll try stuff with Yume in a little bit. I think it's the Dappled Forest.
I'm a teleportation professional.
So he has a chance of being okay, at least.
Is this the right...
Actually, if I just want to level them real quick, there's a better place I could go. I mean, I do want to go to the Dappled Forest, but we're going to very briefly dip into the Seaside Cavern.
Literally never failed.
We'll get into like 2 fights here and then go to Dappled Forest for the wood. Got me and Bagoma, so have no fear. There we go. Thank you, Dr. Quark. Just give me like a 6-man encounter. I would appreciate that, actually. Game, please. I was gonna say, the one time I'm looking for encounters.
Ready.
Faint Thrust seems useful. Damn, everybody's going before us? That sucks.
My top is invincible.
The Hisman magic going first could be huge.
Don't die on me.
Please don't kill her instantly. Okay, she didn't die instantly. That's good.
Like me now.
Poke. Okay. Should get some decent levels here.
Who is it? I can feel those deeper truths getting closer.
The deeper truths are getting closer, chat. Okay, so we're gonna heal her up. We're gonna get in one more battle. Then we're gonna go to the woods, because they'll probably level in the woods as well. Let's keep in mind there was a slightly harder area there. One game. One more battle. Can't believe we actually need the encounter rate up. Come on, there we go.
A battle it is.
It's not the good encounter.
You'll never catch me.
Alright, so we're gonna make her evade. He's gonna defend.
Invincible.
I'm gonna burn my SP because I plan on resting later.
Want some of this?
Let's heal them up.
Don't die on me.
Like me now?
Wait, meleeing them doesn't wake them up? Wow, sleep OP. Wait a minute, chat. Sleep actually kind of broken. So we found a finally useful rune, chat. Dark rune. But not for damage, more for the status ailments.
Look who got even mightier.
Ooh, chat, I'm not gonna lie. Her stats are terrible. That's all she gained in 2 levels? She's still at 66 defense? Chat, come on. What is that? Look how bad that is. Dr. Quirk is, like, still pretty mediocre, too. Man, that is disappointing. I think I'm dumping both these characters. They were given a chance. I'm not impressed. Make sure they have nothing of interest on them before I remove their equipment. Yeah, like, that's actually just heinous. Yeah, like, he doesn't have a single stat other than Dex over 100 at 23. Like, that's... Like, chat, even Mio has better stats, and she's already bad. Like, she's already terrible. So I have, like, a really good point of comparison, because she's not playable as is. Like, even Euthus is, like, got way, way higher than 100 on multiple stats, and he's still not played. You know, Jijina's 23. Like, you're competing with Jijina. It's not good. So I'm definitely disappointed in them. For the sake of speed, let's bring in Hawk again. I think in the front row. Actually, weirdly, Lamb is better in the front row.
Oh, you're benching.
I'm prepped and itching to.
Let's bring these two in temporarily, because I just want to first strike everything out of existence. Yeah, she can afford dash boots. She doesn't care. Oh, and she has a... Oh, and she's wearing defense up. That's funny. Wow, she has a 15 defense and she's still worse than Lamb? Damn, chat. Lamb got those godlike stats comparatively. Alright, let's go get Mystic Wood and then get our final unlocks. Then we'll proceed with the plot. Because I don't know when we're next gonna get a chance to go there. Here it is.
I have literally never.
So we have like 3 super fast characters. So if we do get into battle here, auto battle should just be extremely quick. I think the Mystic Wood was... I don't think this was Mystic Wood, but I'll double check. There's this regular lumber. I gotta go deeper. And who knows, maybe the other area has unlocked. That would be nice if it did.
Oh, bother.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fast, right, chat? Yeah, that was fast.
Sullying my blade.
That was a big yikes for the enemy. Big yikes. Anyway, let's go deeper in the forest, get the Mystic Wood, leave. I'll use the rune shard to return to escape. There's some wood there. Oh, that's regular lumber. Where's Mystic Lumber? I know it was here.
What's with all the wimps? Ha! 1, 2, 3.
easier, the better.
We're not gonna get a ton of XP, but I'm getting a decent amount of Bakwa on Be Mystic Lumber. There we go. Okay, so we can already do one upgrade. Need like 2 more of those, and I think we could get the other upgrade as well while we're here. It doesn't seem like we automatically get Mystic Lumber, which is a bit disappointing.
What's with all the wimps?
I'll be putting some oomph in this one.
She just one-shot the enemy. Wow. Chad, she has to be one of the best characters. Right, Chad? Just like, yeah, I'm gonna go first and one-shot. That's the kind of glass cannon I could get behind. And it's funny because she's not even really a glass cannon. Okay, if we get one more, I could build one more upgrade. On one more Mystic Lumber.
Start running, worms!
Wow, and she stuns, chat. Come on. That's just unfair. What a character. Wow, so good, chat. Not only can she crit, she stuns. What a monster.
Excuse me.
Well, I got more money to buy children's card games later. Are there any other Mystic Lumbers here? Regular lumber. That is so disappointing. Oh, come on. One more, we would have had it. Oh well, I guess we'll just get one upgrade. Looks like we're still blocked off from exploring.
Swift and certain.
Come on, she denied his turn again. Come on, Jen, that's just unfair.
Not even worth sullying my blade.
What a great character. Old lady definitely top 5 characters we have control over at the moment. Let's double check we can't get any random encounters back here. Do one more rub and then we'll retreat. No? Fine, whatever. I don't feel like testing that longer. Also, we need to put away all these ridiculous runes that I don't need. Or we continue with the plot.
All right. One per
Harry's trying to talk like she's a character I care about.
Is this
Can I help you, perhaps?
So now we can technically... Oh, these require 2 things of Mystic Lumber? That's brutal. Oh, man. Well, we need a lot of it, chat. I'm not gonna grind it, but I think it is worth getting new materials, perhaps. Unless there's something else I need it for. Can't buy those. Can't buy those. Hot spring benefits? Oh, no. Damn, everything just needs, Mystic Lumber, which is kind of annoying, actually. On the plus side, I see we have thousands of food, so I think what we're doing here is working, by the way. Rune Shards, I think, are just things we can expend to do elemental damage. I don't think I care about that. I don't like limited use items. Okay. At this point, we just need to get rare lumber, and then we're good.
Yes.
Does chat want me to adjust my team at all? I'm just curious. Yusuke was really good. Just thinking about if we need another frontliner, like Koken. I like Hakugen when we're, like, going to easy areas, because she kills stuff, but she's just kind of okay. She's just worse Lamb at the moment. Boruto's still kind of godlike. Yeah, like, I'm comparing their 2 stats. Like, he has better dex than her, better speed, slightly worse damage, better defense because he's allowed a shield, and more HP. So he's more useful in the back row. Oh, and his weapon also does more damage. So he's more useful in the back row than her, and also tankier by default. And keep in mind, we haven't really been upgrading his armor at all, where hers has been upgraded. She has like a 15 defense armor thing on. So Corrido is even just better Hakugen, to be honest with you, because they have the same weapon type, just his weapon is stronger. Tempted to put Sabine in there. Guess I could bring Kogan back in briefly, although I need to unequip some things.
I have things to do, you know.
Yeah, Yusuke's really good versus boss fights. But for like random encounters, I think
Sure.
Kogan's just better.
Call on me whenever.
We don't have like a super high damaging move other than Yugo. Just fine. So if we fight any random encounters, I don't think he could really die. Question mark. And I could fix his speed there by giving him 142. Maybe that's actually worth it. Oh, that's funny. I could put the armor badge on other people if I wanted to. Let's give Kogan a shot over Yusuke. That way I don't have to heal as often. That's my real thought process. So I speed him up because 142 at least puts him in alignment with some of the other characters. We still have some pretty fast characters. I should be okay here. And I guess what I'll do is I'll put away all the roots that I don't need.
Goods, right? Leave it to me.
Buy Root of Currents. I don't feel like using you. Because the funny thing is, if we just had a character that had movement speed up, I'd probably just be genuinely wearing the Sunstone just to get reduced damage. But I think as is Kogan will be fine. Yeah, like if I don't care about money, I'd also put the Sunstone on the armor character. Alright, let's try this team. I wanted to do... Yeah, when we get to a new area, I'm gonna try using, I guess I could briefly check to see if they have Unite Attack. I don't know how to check if they do, though. Is that in, like, the party status that tells you that they have a combo? If I go to... you... No. You don't let me know I have a combo attack. Oh, no, you do. Oh. So it requires Yume, the girl, and Leon. Kids combo. Deal all enemies heavy damage and restore moderate HP to all allies. So they do have a combo. Interesting. 4 is kind of expensive, though. 3's already, like, borderline unusable. 5 SP is madness at this point. Combat doesn't last long enough for that to occur. So I guess I would need to play Leon, Faye, and Yume for it.
Yes?
I'm just gonna briefly put these characters in.
Call on me anytime.
That's kind of rough being... Like, 4 of your 5 party members have to be those characters. That's kind of rough. Considering I don't think Leon is any good, and Faye looks terrible. Oof. Yeah, chat, I don't know. So they do have a combo, but... that seems really unfun to do. That feels like a challenge mode team. Bring in Yugo. Muscle Man. Yeah, because Leon is like actually terrible. Like he's got 52 strength, and I'm like, Ooh, he's got less strength than Dr. Quark. Like, there's no way this character is any good. I don't believe it. Who putting here? Oh, that's right, Kogan.
Fine, if I have to.
Yeah, Lamb is just literally better than the protagonist, because she also has a better attack type than he does. On top of that, like, his grapple ignores. I don't remember which one is the one I want to go to. I think it's Trade Plaza. I want to sleep at the inn. That way we're ready for battle, because I do have my MP somewhat reduced, and I am injured, so I'd like to not use herbs on that if I can avoid that. And then I guess we'll buy some children's card games. I think something special will happen if we get enough. So we'll keep going. We'll also save here, because I'm not sure if we unlocked any other mini-games involving the chef. There was like a mini-game in Suikoden 2. Oh, see, we're getting a cutscene.
Oh, the show. This is the hot new restaurant people are talking about? This dump? Hey, you expect people to pay for this swill? Forget about it.
Perhaps this customer would like a taste of my muscle power.
Oh, who let the dishwashers do the cooking? This is first-degree assault of the taste buds.
Is there a problem with your food?
A problem? Try scores of them, you hack. This food's so gross that my stomach's begging for a coup de grace. I demand compensation. By way of apology, how about you hand over the deed to this hog-sty you call an eatery?
The chat, we have some choices here. We have A, you can't scam him, or B, hey, Kurtz's food is great. I don't think we've ever had Kurtz's food. I mean, I feel like B is a lie. I don't think we've ever eaten his food at any point in this playthrough. I don't think I've bought it either.
You can't scam him.
Are you talking to me? Because the only scam here is this slop he claims is digestible.
Is there anything else you'd like to get off your chest?
Damn right there is. The stink of your stinking menu.
Look, if it ain't your thing, then it ain't your thing. But stop disrespecting the customers who are enjoying themselves, or else.
Or else what? Are you challenging me to a cook-off? 'Cause if I win, this restaurant is mine.
You some kind of chef too?
Oh, you better believe it. And since time immemorial, chefs have settled their conflicts in one way, and one way alone.
Okay, so cooking contests are back in this game.
All right, you punk. But if I win, you're gonna apologize for calling my food swill.
You're on. They call me Tall Fry, master of the noodle, and my culinary skills are gonna boil you al dente.
That's what you think. Get ready for some mean cuisine.
Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Begin the cooking battle, sure. I love we're dressed so weirdly that we can't identify other chefs. Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. It's time for today's cooking duel. Allow me to introduce today's judges. She stands as serene as Stillwater. She always has a thing for Sasadango. I don't know what that is. It's the samurai lady, Mio. Our unorthodox judge is boldly participating. Seems he likes these three dishes, which is a bit surprising. General Kogan. You trust your big brother more than anyone in the world? You're the most sister-like sister ever, Marin. He's already looking for shiny things. Hey, bring that cutlery back. Squash. Next, let's meet today's chef. Our first chef for today, skilled in noodle dishes. It's Tall Fry. Cannibal bird, pretty much. We'll feed him chicken. Here he is, our celebrated master chef. Give it up for Kurtz. This is a 3-course challenge. Chefs, assume your stations and get ready to cook. Are you gonna explain how to do this, or? Okay, thank you. First up is choosing your appetizer, main course, and dessert. Get access to new dishes by bringing Kurt's recipes. The bigger repertoire, the better your chances. Gauge of the umbrella shows how complete your dishes. Press A to have Noah help, increasing the gauge. Push it up to 100%. Gallery steps up to the referee as a different palette. Watch how they react to your dishes and find out what they like. If you serve a menu challenge with the preferences, you get a better score. Okay. So I don't know how to tell which ones are East Reach recipes, which is kind of a problem. Oh boy. I mean, like I was paying attention to that, but at the same time, I don't, like, how did the sisterly sister thing tell me what dishes she likes either? Apparently an ancient East Reach breakfast. Okay, that one at least says East Reach. So we'll have the soup as an appetizer. Marinated seafood could be what they're looking for. Non-bun fish could also be that. Again, I don't really know where most of these come from. I guess I'll go with non-bun fish. And then for dessert... poached egg, that sounds terrible. Strawberry milk. What a weird dessert choice. Wait, you can have tea as an appetizer? That doesn't make... None of this makes any sense, I'm gonna be honest with you. Vegetable milk soup sounds really gross. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, it's called vegetable milk soup, but then it puts fried bacon in it? What? That's not vegetable. Excuse me. Cold noodles. Make the soup ice cold before adding noodles. Coconut water? One of them mentioned, strawberry milk or something. This quiche could be a breakfast or lunch. I don't know, Chad. Like, I'll pick something. I guess I'll go for mint chip ice cream and just hope this works. It sounds really gross together, but this is what all my choices are. Looks like everything's ready. It's time for our chefs to start cooking. Don't forget to cheer them on. Let the cook battle begin. Oh my gosh, is this just mash A? Okay, it makes the mashing less intense. Oh my gosh, why is it just mash A the game? Holy. Alright, well it's already cooked. I'm getting inked in the face apparently as this is happening. There's nothing to really do. Versus our challenge appetizer, pancakes.
If you insist.
They all hated it. Ooh, zeros and ones, damn. Ooh, that's a bit harsh. Okay. Next is Kurtz's appetizer, miso soup.
If you insist.
Come on, we gotta do better than zeros and ones. Okay.
Perfectly acceptable.
Okay, we're way ahead, chat. We're, like, infinitely ahead. It's a very good score. Next up, we have our challenger's main dish, ramen. Damn, ramen would have been perfect for us. Hopefully he doesn't score here.
Perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, this has me a bit concerned.
If you insist.
Yeah, that's not good. Oh, two of them hated it. That really sucks. Man, right, chat? Come on. I don't... How am I supposed to know what they like? It didn't tell me anything. Wait, and then they serve the miso soup? Wait. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, they hate it as a dessert, though.
Forgive me, but no.
Okay, we might have lucked out here, because they did it for their dessert. Okay, we have a chance. Okay, they have to like ice cream for dessert. At least the girl should like it, right? Maybe not the bird. Ugh. Man, come on. I don't know if there is a winning choice for that one, to be honest with you. Well, the scores are in. It's time to reveal the final tally. I should have more by a lot, yeah. Victory. Forgive me, but no is a good line. What an epic culinary duel, and that's it, we're finished. Yeah, we need way more recipes.
No way! Are you yanking my chain? Nobody beats Tall Fry Noodle Master of the Dark Dragon Syndicate!
Wait, the Syndicate? How did you find me?
Oh, there's gonna be a lot more, Chris. Like, trust me, there's gonna be like at least 10.
Oh, I ain't spilling the beans. But you just booked yourself a reservation for one against all our muscle. Pasta la vista, baby, cause the Syndicate's coming for you.
Damn it! He got away. Kurtz, what's the Dark Dragon Syndicate? A terrifying organization that controls the underbelly of the food service industry. And if they're gunning for my restaurant, then I'm in big trouble.
The acquired ramen recipe.
Oh, I do enjoy seeing my menu.
Okay, so we gave him the ramen.
What's the matter?
I guess that's it for now, but we did win. We are definitely in another anime, for sure. Guess I'll save over. Imagine we just kind of leave and come back if we want to do more. Oh, none unlocked at the moment. Alright, well, I guess we'll proceed to go to the plot. Because, you know, that's a thing that we've been ignoring for a while. Right, chat? Just like, oh, I guess we'll go to Sean. I guess we'll do the plot. Right, chat? Just, if you twist my arm. I know. The plot is we are actually looking for more recipes and tops in order to do battle with villains. That's the real plot of the game. Ooh, so he can end up getting a pretty big defensive buff if I need it. Okay. Yeah, we need to find something to beat Thud, and we also need recipes to defeat the Syndicate. We'll agree. Let's improve Kogan's damage a little bit. That way he's not as far behind with damage. That should keep him relevant. I will say his strength is starting to tailor off, so he's not, like... I don't think... He went from good to just kind of okay, but we'll give him a shot. Because, again, he's at, like, 140 to everybody's, like, 250 plus. But he does have the AoE stuff, and he's just another tank, as I said before. Sometimes you just want another tank. So I think Yusuke will do better versus bosses, but he's more generically useful to take hits and not require me to heal. Okay. I guess we'll proceed with the plot. Just looking to see there's no other characters to talk to or recruit, right? Before we go further. Yeah, not seeing anything. Okay. Well, let's go see what the big plot is. When we go back, we'll buy some children's card games. We basically just need to get the expensive wood in order to get an upgrade for the card shop.
Well then, Your Majesty, have you made your decision? All of you, Chris, awaits your word, for your actions this day could herald a bright new era for our kingdom. In fact, I understand that Duke Aldrich's research into new uses for rune lenses is making great strides.
I'm endlessly impressed at your ability to vomit out nonsense you don't believe in. Oh, you're a politician born and bred. Or perhaps merely a swindler.
How many times must I remind you that you are here as an observer, Countess? Your Majesty, in light of the Countess's continuous interruptions, I suggest you have her removed. Your father would not have tolerated such impudence from a guest. Of that, I am certain.
But if anyone is removed here, it will be you, Lord Harlan.
What? How dare you?
You're up, Noah. Go get him.
Lord Harlan is a traitor who has conspired to sell out Euchris to Duke Aldrich for his own personal gain.
Traitor? Personal gain?
What? Who do you think you are? The fact you cobbled together some pathetic army out of defeated troops gives you no right to speak to me so.
I was gonna say, by the look of him, I think he's had a few personal gains already.
Unless you come bearing proof of this outrageous claim, I suggest you take your seat!
But there are no seats in here.
My proof is this contract sent by Duke Aldrich to Lord Harlan. It says, and I quote, "Should Lord Harlan secure Euchris' surrender, he shall retain his wealth and status, and be given high standing after the dissolution of the Sheerith dynasty." It's all right here on the page.
This, well, the handwriting does seem to match the letter I received from the Dukes.
You damnable varlet! Where did you get that? Oh.
And he's like, oh no, that's where my underwear went.
No, you see.
Wow, way to go, Harlan.
It seems you are familiar with this document, Lord Harlan.
No, of course not.
You betrayed me, Lord Harlan. Betrayed your king and your kingdom.
Everything I have done was for the benefit of you, Chris. You must believe me.
Cassius!
Guards! Prepare the special chamber for Lord Harlan. I have a great many questions to ask him.
Ooh, the special chamber, chat. Aw. Why don't we have a special chamber?
You have it all wrong. I am no traitor. In fact, had your father still reigned,
This one is
this
special.
need never have happened.
It is very special.
But instead, we have you, Yuma. You! And you, Chris, cannot persevere with an air so foolish and feckless.
Our special chamber is actually just where the tops are researched.
You are driving our kingdom to ruin. What choice did I have but to ally with the Empire?
Wow, way to admit twice.
Now!
Way to admit twice your crimes. What an idiot. Just glides backwards. It's
Do you
amazing.
understand now, Yuma? I mean, Your Majesty, now that you've seen the contract, are Duke Aldrich's motives not exceedingly clear? The man has no intention of allowing the Sheerith dynasty to continue.
Such treachery. If the Dukes was willing to do away with the royal family, what would he have done to us?
I choose to do all in my power to help Commander Noah of the Alliance. He's a man I can count on. and I will fight at his side.
Apologies, Periel. Apologies, Lord Counselors. I need a little more time.
Wow. Wow, chat. This is... Woo! This man's spine is non-existent.
There might yet be truth to what Harlan said.
Okay, Yuba. Someone rolled a 1 on insight.
Oof. Well, so much for that.
I knew Yuma struggled with decisions, but I had no idea he was this bad. Still, we've done all we can for now. Lord Harlan is in custody, so I will spend the night here. The rest of you may make yourselves comfortable. Just stay out of the back chamber.
Oh, come on. I bet there's rows of beds in there. You can spare one.
Fine, but just the one.
Please take Leanne with you. Is she actually gone from our party? Of course not. Just never get rid of her, chat, I swear. Ooh, kind of like the graphics here. The nighttime version of this area. It's nice. I'll give him that. It's a good touch. I like it. Yeah, it's very nice. Continue with the plot. Quick, drown him.
Noah.
Are you all by yourself?
I am. They changed the guards around this time, which gives me an opportunity to slip away.
Yep. Slip into the embrace, the cold embrace of death.
To go on little adventures ever since I was a child. Not that I've ever left the palace grounds or anything. That would be much too scary. In fact, this right here is about the extent of my adventuring zeal.
Yeah, this is tough to listen to. It's just sad.
I spoke to Melridge and learned of how you and Periel snuck into Harlan's manor to secure the contract. Periel really trusts you, doesn't she? No, more than that. She relies on you. How I envy that.
We have 3 choices here. We have A, doesn't she rely on you too? Which is a damn lie. B, where we do the classic JRPG, ... Or C, Melridge staged it that way. I mean, I don't think he really staged some of her responses. A, I feel like we're just lying to him, and B feels like classic Suikoden in response to honestly everything. Chad is thinking about it. I don't feel like we should go with C if it's between my choices. It would probably be A or B. I think we get more information from A over B. So I'll give Chad another moment or so to think about it. Otherwise, I'll advance by selecting A. Okay. We'll see what he says about this one.
Doesn't she rely on you too? I mean, you're the first person she turned to when Galdia attacked, and she's still appealing to you now. She must really trust you.
I would be delighted if that were the case. But is it really me she was counting on? Or did she merely turn to me because I happen to be the person on the throne? I adore Periel. The way she's always spoken her mind, even when we were children. Despite growing up in circumstances not unlike mine, she's never afraid to be herself and do what she wants. She's ever pushing forward.
Well, I'm from a small village, so I can't imagine what you've been through, but you look like a fighter to me. Is that not the case?
Oh, heavens no. I'm worthless. Everyone thinks so, and they're quite right.
Oof, Emo with the self-awareness.
Oh, I made a few clumsy attempts when I first inherited the throne, but I was never able to rule skillfully as my father did. And now, at the time of my country's greatest crisis, I still can't make up my mind.
Welcome, Phil. Hope you're doing well.
Instead of deciding, I fixate on all the tragedy my decisions might cause and simply freeze. Harlan had the right of it. I'm a feckless fool of a king. Who would ever follow a ruler like me? That
isn't true. That just isn't true. You aren't a bad king at all, Your Majesty.
What?
You are absolutely and completely wrong about yourself, and you mistake your kindness for weakness. I know how hard you work at being king. I know better than anyone, so please don't speak ill of yourself. It's everyone else's loss if they don't understand what a wonderful ruler you are.
Not sure what Lost Sphere is. Sorry, Phil. I'd have to look into it.
Thank you, Eiyuden. But I will never live up to my father.
There's wisdom in her words, Your Majesty. People have you wrong. Indeed, you have yourself wrong. Now, I grant you may not currently be ruling with the skill and finesse of your father. But you're holding yourself up to a monarch with years of experience already behind him.
I am Setsuna's successor. I haven't played that either, to be honest.
Surely you can see how superficial it is to compare that man to a king who has taken but the first steps of his reign. A fledgling knight is no match for a hardened veteran. And yet, the youngster possesses something the veteran does not. A future. And I would not have you discard yours so lightly, my king.
Oh, Melridge. Eiyuden?
Oh, forgive me, Your Majesty. I was dreadfully out of line to speak to you like that. I will accept any punishment you see fit.
Then your punishment is to tell me the truth. Do you really believe I can become a good king?
It would be funny if she lies to him after this. But yeah, Phil, I don't play like a ton of turn-based games in general, so it's like I tend to prefer more active combat stuff. So, you know, the closest we've come to turn-based ones, or if we're doing a series like Suikoden, or in this case the spiritual successor to it with Eiyuden, or if it has some kind of more active component to it, like Sea of Stars, where it takes a lot of inspirations from Chrono Trigger, but also from things kind of similar to like Super Mario RPG / you know, all those other timing-based games to do additional damage while doing combat. Or block mid-combat.
Of course I do. You will be a a kind king, and a great one. I'm sure of it.
Thank you. I will. Or at least I shall try to.
I cannot express what an honor it is to fight alongside a man of your esteem, General Goldwyn.
Now the question is, will they eventually have Goldwyn join our party? Because they like to have in these kind of Suikoden series where some of the main enemy generals eventually defect over, and some choose to die with honor rather than switch sides. That's what I'm kind of thinking about as we're watching these two villains talk to each other.
If I may, General, I hear we'll be entering Eucharist territory soon.
It's something we just execute, that's also true.
When do you anticipate being able to report our victory to Dukes Aldrich? I must contemplate how best to compose the message.
It is folly to contrive victories from unfought battles. A warrior must approach every enemy with equal sincerity.
Because there's usually kind of the, I fight with honor for the nation, even if they aren't necessarily doing the right things, and that they either outright die at some point, / get betrayed by their allies, or they eventually get pulled over to our side. So there's some leeway what could happen with this character.
But who could Eucharist field who has any hope of victory against you?
General Cassius is a steady hand who commands the love of his men, and I hear the kingdom is home to another formidable mind as well. And also...
Yes?
I take to the battlefield for our Emperor. Despite the great pains Aldrich went through to convince His Excellency of this campaign's merit, I do not fight for the Dukes.
There we go. See, that's opening up leeway for what I was talking about earlier.
Good morning, all. I take it you spent the night here?
Guys, you are not gonna believe this! Periel? Ow!
Loose lips, darling. Come, Noah. We're leaving.
Get her against this chat. Not wrong. You're not wrong. Curio says, so how will this turn out? It'd be nice if Yuma shows some resolve. He'll probably be fine. Oh, you're confident? You're confident. Something happened. Well, I don't know. I'm doing that because I feel like transitioning between areas is going to remove the dialogue, and indeed it did. Yeah, we learned this from playing many years of Yakuza, that if you see dialogue in the bottom right, you do nothing. They could potentially reset the dialogue. You don't trust that game designers will carry it over between rooms or load scenes. No faith at all, chat.
Announcing His Majesty, King Yuma.
Oh yeah, I was saying, speaking of Chris, because I think you missed it the other day, but is Yulin potentially a stand-in for Sarah? We'll be doing laundry with her, question mark?
Have you reached a decision, sire?
If you require a messenger to go to Dukes Aldrich, I am yours to command.
This is it. What's it going to be?
I come bearing urgent news.
Your Majesty, it seems an Imperial Expeditionary Force has been sighted. It is under the command of General Goldwyn, and outnumbers our army 2 to 1.
Yeah, but their troops kind of suck. I think we'll be okay.
Double our numbers, and General Goldwyn.
Chris is like, something has happened, you must come quick. This game really does hit that trope, like, way too often. I find that incredibly vexing. It's the best way to put it. Where it's just like, every single time you are, like, introduced into an area, just something big has happened. You have to go deal with this every single time. So hopefully from this point onwards, if we go into new towns, we are not constantly being yanked around by some random plot book. And that we just get to take our time in the town.
The man is said to be invincible.
Your Majesty!
I've always been a worthless man, Periel. I'm incapable of making decisions and paralyzed with fear of how others might view me. I have ever been a coward. I acknowledge this. General Cassius?
Yes, my king.
Melrich?
Your Majesty.
For a period of 2 weeks, beginning now, I entrust to the two of you the entirety of my royal authority.
Oof. Imagine his big decision is, why don't you two do my work for me? This is this is not the character growth moment this character needed. Chrissy Grimm says the journey for better tops is a hell of a title. It's certainly something. But welcome, Chrissy Grimm. That's that was a floundering of a character development arc.
You are to make every decision, for I have no doubt you are more capable of selecting the right choices than I.
One day, Chrissy Grimm, we will get better at Beyblade tops.
Call it a coward's conviction if it please you. Regardless, it is the best decision I can muster.
Wow. I mean, we set the bar really low with this character, and he somehow limboed under that bar, even still. This is just sad. Was this intended to be funny? Because I find this really funny. They're like, you're I think I'm a terrible king. I don't make any decisions, and my decision is thus. You make the decision. Like, do they mean for that to be funny?
What folly is this? Has His Majesty taken leave of his senses?
Royal authority to a mere general and a lecturer at the studium? Say the word, Your Majesty, and we lords are ready to lead in your stead.
The both of you must refuse this. It will plunge the kingdom into chaos.
Folly from your fool of a king. Yet all the more reason to do it. Pitiful I may be, but I beg of you to save our kingdom.
But
are you quite certain? After all, what's to stop the General and myself from eliminating you, should we come to enjoy this little taste of power?
If that is your choice, then so be it. Were you to do such a thing, I believe it would be for the sake of the kingdom.
Your Majesty.
long have I sworn my service and loyalty to House Sheerith, Your Majesty. But now, I pledge it anew to you, Yuma Sheerith, the man before whom I now take the knee. I shall answer the trust you have placed in me, with all of my heart and ability.
I do not know if my talents are worthy of the faith you place in them, Your Majesty. In fact, it speaks to their inadequacy that I have so clearly misjudged you. And for that, I must atone. Whatever shreds of wit and talent I still possess, I swear to you.
As if any of this gives us a chance against the Empire!
Your Majesty, it's not too late. We can still draft a letter of intent to Dukes Eldrick and...
General Cassius.
Any hope of successfully defending this kingdom will require the full efforts of her people and the full unity of her spirit. The army will be mustered, and the realm's efforts devoted entirely to its defense.
Chad, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish it went the way of this, like, you know, we must all unite as one, and you're the dissenting voices. Time to silence them. Just goes on a rampage. The noble halls.
Any who choose to publicly object to His Majesty's wishes will be executed on the spot.
Oh, well, I never mind. Never mind, Chad. I guess it is going that way.
We did it! Now we can finally fight back!
Be quiet, Leanne. You don't belong in our party.
I'm not certain such jubilant optimism is appropriate. As General Cassius noted, it will require all the strength you, Chris, can muster to have even a chance of victory.
I read a little bit ahead on the responses, but here you go, chat. You get another choice. Do we say A, and we'll be right beside you? B, then we'll prepare for a tough fight? Or C, well, good luck with that, followed by, like, laugh track. I mean, A and B are pretty similar. C is just like, nope. Well, good luck with that. Chat is chosen. Chat is chosen.
Well, good luck with that.
Not funny, Noah.
Then allow me to formally request the support of the Alliance.
You shall have it and more. We'll return to the inn and have Janequist beat the muster drums.
Let's do this, Noah. I'll lead a unit. Ugh. Right, we'll win this time. I mean, we kind of won last time. We only lost just because the game soldiers gave up. Not that we lost, personally. Okay, well, I should probably save at some point, because it sounds like we're going to go into our second war battle of the game. In fact, why walk there? I'm just going to teleport. Before we do that, we're going to go inside Pandemonium. Yeah, Carrie, whatever. Alright, chat, we just need to save somewhere real quick. Don't mind me. Yeah, it's the right place.
Oh, do come in.
I'm just double checking. Ooh, we have 44,000 in funds. Damn, chat, if only we just had additional allies, we could finish the buildings. Like, look at this. We have so much money. We're going to cap at some point, which is kind of sad. I guess I could double check no additional characters have been recruited here. Probably could have taken the other warp. That's fine. Don't mind me. We're just gonna attempt to use the inn. I'm assuming another cooking battle is not ready. Oh no, chat, there's another cooking battle. Okay, chat, you have a choice. Do we do the cooking battle now and interrupt the plot? Or continue with the plot?
Some stress relief.
You get a choice, chat. You get to decide if we do the minigame. Our recipes are kind of whack, but we could maybe do it. I love that he just looks exactly like the other guy that we dueled before as well.
Oh, good to see you!
As much as I want to derail things, we really need more recipes, so I'm not sure. Well, it sounds like you want to derail things, so the best way to derail them is to, I guess, accept another cooking battle.
Cuisinier, are you the one who bested Tallfry?
That's right. And if you're asking...
Oh, yes. I, too, am a chef of some small renown. They call me Goemon, master of Eastern cuisine.
Then I take it you're here for my restaurant?
Correct. Tallfry is of little importance to the Dark Dragon Syndicate. But it would disgrace us all to let his defeat go unavenged. I stand ready to restore our honor.
Hey, listen. If you're with the Syndicate, then do you know a man with a third eye on his chef's hat?
What?
Ah, the third eye took. Perhaps I know that person very well.
Christogrim, you're in real early with this, so don't worry. We have no idea what's going on either. It's like our second battle total.
But I will reveal nothing to you for free.
Okay, well, we have to have a cook-off to save our restaurant again.
Is this going to be another one of those cook-offs?
Even though it's very blunt with it.
When has the dueling ground of chefs been anywhere else? If you seek the third eye took, then you must vanquish me in the kitchen.
Challenge accepted.
The key to Eastern dishes is stealth, and you will never see my delicate flavors coming.
That's what you think. Get ready for some mean cuisine.
Oh no, is that our catchphrase? Mean cuisine? Okay, let's begin the cooking battle. Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. It's time for today's cooking duel. Allow me to introduce today's judges. What a lively, lively elf maiden. She's hanging out for cheese fondue. Okay, so she likes cheese. We might be able to bribe her, chat. We're gonna keep that in mind. Cheese fondue. Sumie, or Sumier. Whoa, we've got a food producer here. I mean, he'll be strict, but who knows? Peter. Okay, that doesn't help me decide anything. She's got such an air of allure and mystique that I think I'm about to be spellbound. Cassandra! To call him well-connected is an understatement, and it seems he runs on garlic steak, which we don't have as a recipe, that's not good. The face of many a guild, Gokto! Next, let's meet today's chef. Our first chef for today, skilled at East Reach dishes, it's Goemon! Here he is, our celebrated master chef. Give it up for Kurtz. This is a 3-course challenge. Chefs, assume your stations and get ready to cook. Peter like carrots, I believe. Okay. Oh boy, chat. So I guess we get to choose. So we know somebody wants cheese at some point. Do you think they'd like quiche? Oh man, we got some choices. Do we not have a single cheese? Oh no, chat, we're in trouble. We have omelet. Oh. I don't know if that'll work though. Because it doesn't say it has cheese on it. It just has eggs. It's a regular omelet. I guess I could try quiche for appetizer. I didn't really get a feel of what the other characters wanted. Do we have anything carrot related? If it's really an omelet if nothing's on it. I mean, it feels like it should be, but there's nothing else there. Oh man, this is bad. I don't have a feel for what any of these people want. Lemon honey pickle sounds really disgusting. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I almost like got sick looking at those combination of words together. I'm like, that sounds like I'm giving people food poisoning. That can't be a real dish, could it? Oh man. This is rough. I don't know what most of these people want since we're so early. The question is, like, they like fried egg? Is fried egg more of an appetizer or a main course? I feel like we could try to appeal to Peter. Maybe fried egg would work. But then I have no idea what the other characters want at all here. Yeah, this is tough, chat. I'm like, I'm hoping the quiche is gonna reward us. The fried egg, I'm kind of hoping we'll play off the farmer. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what's considered a main course versus an appetizer also is a problem. Because quiche could go either way, so if we want to, we could do fried egg first. And then I have no idea what to finish with, I can be real with you. Like, what is coconut water? Like, is that really a dessert? Like, this is where I'm like, the categories of the items are a little lost on me. I don't know what would work here. I could just try for a cake. Let's see how this goes, chat. Hopefully I understood what they wanted here. So everything's ready. It's time for our chefs to start cooking. Don't forget to cheer them on. Okay, so question. I'm gonna mash the A button a few times. But like, it seems like it goes up very slowly on its own. Unfortunately for the game, I'm pretty good at mashing. Oh yeah, it's over. Yeah, look at that, chat. Look at the mash. Look at it go. Anyway, we got 20 seconds to guess about our choices. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Like, is fried egg like an... I don't know. I don't know what the game considers appetizers or not. And unfortunately, we just don't have garlic steak, so Gokto's thing, we just don't know. Hopefully, I guessed their dishes correctly. I'm assuming, as I said before, the farmer wants eggs. Let's see what happens, though. First is our challenge appetizer, Umboshi Chazuke. I didn't include stealth with my cooking decisions. Oh, they all hated it. Okay. We're off to a good start.
I don't know about this.
We're off to a good start, Chad. We can't do worse than this, I don't think. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
My stomach's rumbling for me.
Please, a couple hearts. Ooh, one person didn't like it, but it's still better than... It's still better than before. Okay, we'll take that. We're up a lot of points. This is fine. We're up a lot of points. But hopefully we don't bomb up on the... Wait, we did the same dish! Wait, no! Wait, how is that gonna work? Wait, I mean, I guess that works in our favor. They all hated it. That's not good.
That's a no from me.
Okay, so fried egg was not a good choice here.
My stomach's rumbling for me.
So fried egg was not a good choice, apparently. It's the same score. Ties are okay. I'll take a tie, because we're still in the lead. Apple cider soda. Okay, let's see if they actually like this. No. Wow, he produced 3 dishes they hated.
Please try a little harder next time.
Dude, these chefs are terrible. They like none of the dishes. Well, we'll never do fried egg for a main course ever again. Surely we chose an actual dessert. They have to like this, right? I feel like Gokto would like this. Or not. He's like one of the only people that hates it.
So good.
Okay, yeah, we win. We win big time. Get wrecked, idiot. As you're serving soda for dessert, you fool. All the scores are in. It's time to reveal the final tally. Yeah, he got... Just look at that. Oh my gosh. More than doubled his score. That was embarrassing. What an epic culinary duel. And with that, we're finished. Okay, so we'll learn a new recipe here. Might be useful later.
I am defeated. Were my flavors so bland? So obvious?
Nah, your cooking was top-notch. But I've got a knack for hearing what my ingredients have to say, and that's a powerful advantage.
Oh no, they're hallucinating in the kitchen again.
I am at your mercy, Chef Kurtz.
A deal's a deal. Tell me about the man in the third-eye toque.
His name is Trey, and he is the Dark Dragon Syndicate's vice chairman.
Of course.
Please, to say any more would spell my doom.
Fine, that'll do. Now get lost, and I don't ever want to see you dealing with the Syndicate again.
You have my gratitude.
Whoa, we got the recipe that nobody liked. Thanks, game. What a reward. Right, chat? It's just like it's not very inspiring. So anyway, we now know fried egg is not liked as a main course. We won't do that again. And maybe it's an appetizer and we could have had quiche as the main course. I guess. Okay, so we're good here. Just double checking inventory. I think we're also good here. Oh, Kogan automatically starts with 2 SP. That's kind of wild, actually. Never paid attention to that before. Okay, anyway, back to, I guess, the plot. I guess we'll do the plot. We'll keep checking in on there to see if we have more cooking duels. We have a lot to go through, from my understanding there. Oh, I almost walked out of town again. I got baited. Oh, in was that way. I was like, wait a minute. So I guess we're about to do a war battle, question mark, where I have, like, nearly every possible character. This is not going to go well for them.
I shall contact Emir and have him commence preparations straight away, milady.
Send me. I'll get your message there safe.
Just see the cat running around on the floor.
Shall I set this in motion, Commander?
Yeah, we'll say do it.
Do it.
Yup. Let's go beat him like a dirty carpet.
And we're back to typical Leanne.
They are certainly in for a surprise.
By my might, we shall see victory this day.
Oh my gosh, is every character in our party gonna say something? Oh, Marius, you're something else. Oh, just him? I'm so glad we put him in the front row for that dialogue. I love knockoff Arnold. I kind of miss playing with Sabine, but we can't always just play top tier. Okay, so we have so many recruitable characters, our army units should be, like, out of control.
Noah? I think Periel already took off for the palace.
Okay. So, we've advanced the plot, so I guess I just have to go back to the palace, and then we're good. Ooh. I don't think I ever checked out the other rooms up here. I should do that while we're here. Anything hidden in here? No. Because I don't think we got a book chapter from this place, by the way. Oh, I don't know if I just missed one. King Rocky says meow. Was there another building I haven't visited? Just in case this place gets destroyed later.
This is getting interesting.
Indeed, the cat has been shown. He's talking to some random NPCs. Okay, we know the strategist's home is over here. We'll also check out his house. Bro, I'm hungry. Mom, I'm hungry. One thing never changes. Kids need food. We talked to you before. Ina says tweet tweet. I think some of the Kickstarter people, if they paid enough, ended up in the games. That's why if you're wondering why some of the names are lowercase there, I think they literally just took whatever they were given and didn't retranslate or anything. So I don't think I paid enough to end up at the game at any point, sadly, chat. I think I'll just be in the credits somewhere. Let's see. Also, what's wrong with this dialogue? Uh-oh. Little bug there, chat. Look at that. He's supposed to be saying something, but he doesn't. You're looking so serious. What's the deal? They're all just tense. It's right. He's broke.
See something we weren't supposed to?
We definitely saw something we weren't supposed to do. Reggie Pryor says, "Brave soldiers to Sanj, a legend go ye. Blades race to the sky, heaven smile upon ye." Oh, hold on, chat. Listen, we're about to go to war. It's time to duel. Ooh, let's see. He's got an attack up. Okay, we need to do defense here. Alright, so you have balance one. We'll do Bear Rider versus Bear Rider. You have magic. Oh no, you have another attacker. So I need another guard here. Do I have another guard? No, but I could do this. Okay, it's time to duel, chat. Here we go. Listen. You all understand. Christopher missed out on intense top action. We're going in. Yeah, we're firing it out. Let's go. Listen. World at war? No. The real battle is here. Let it rip, chat. Ooh, am I losing? I think I'm losing. Really? Really? Okay, we got cheated on that one. We absolutely got cheated on that one. We could still win. Oh, now we're definitely gonna win. Oh man, chat, look at this. He's getting wrecked. It's over. Woo! He's getting destroyed, chat. How is that not a clash? I guess this is what happens when you have two of the same top. Oh my gosh. It's actually getting destroyed. Again, that should have been a clash. There we go. I feel like the window for clashing is way tighter than it should be. Like, I genuinely think it's, like, under 7 frames. Because, like, I can see when he's gonna get it, and I still can't clash. Like, how did that not clash? What, was it off by, like, 1 frame? Yeah, there we go. Crazy. It's over. I'm not even gonna boost anymore. Alright, just need to win one more. I'm a little behind in health, but this should help a lot. Yeah, that'll help a lot. How did I lose? What? Game, come on. That's twice now you cheated me on a tie?
Looks like I win. I lost.
Oh, game's cheating me. Game is cheating me hard. That was actually BS. How did I lose 2 ties? Also, I thought guard was supposed to beat attack. Why didn't that work there? Whatever. Yeah, because Bear Rider versus Bear Rider was fine. Like, I'm just gonna try something, because we did balance into it, yeah. It's wild. I cannot believe we won this one, though. Maybe wind loses to fire, and that's why that happened? It's kind of stupid if that's why we lost. Let me try this. I could do attack versus attack. Just match them up. Wish we had Hellhound. I still can't believe we lost with Italia, because we saw how broken these things are. Huh. Guess I'll try Giga's Fist here again. I can't believe we didn't win that one. I even won a clash. Like, that's crazy. And I'm losing again, because his buffs went off and mine didn't. There we go. I clashed on purpose here. This should give me a big advantage. If we lose from here, I'm calling shenanigans. Calling absolute shenanigans if we lose that one. So I think matching the top makes it easier to win. Just because it's easier to clash. How are we not clashing, by the way? There we go. I had to delay it slightly. So it doesn't seem to let the AI clash with us, but we can only clash with them. Anyway, that should give me the advantage I'm looking for. So it's like you have to wait for them, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, we should just win from here. Okay, this time we're gonna win. Much better, right chat? Much better. That was such BS we lost the first time. Yeah, like look how much damage we're taking. Wow. So much for being good against it. So something weird is happening in turning the results there.
You got me.
His guard just straight up lost to attack, so I really don't understand what was happening there, because they're the same rank. Whatever. You're good. You can go a long way with that talent. Recovery incense. That's all you're gonna give me? I don't know about that. Whatever. Sure. Guess we're good to go. So we have to fight a lot of enemies into a boss. We should be fine. We have a pretty good anti-boss setup with the back row, because they can constantly heal, and then they can super buff. And then we have a character that can also self-buff. So we have some decent damage versus them. I'm ready for this war battle, though, Chad. This should go hilariously in our favor.
Let us review our strategy. We face a war of attrition. Unfortunately, Haishan was not built to be easily defended. Therefore, we must meet the Imperial host on the field and strive to buy time while minimizing our casualties. We leave this in your capable hands, General Cassius.
His Majesty's troops are kith and kin to me. I'll not let a single man die in vain.
I trust messengers have been dispatched to Norster and Kinan?
They have, but neither will act until we prove our mettle, which is why this first battle is pivotal. Our enemy is a general both seasoned and clever, and he will not rely on superior numbers alone to deliver victory. We must whittle away at their strength now, then turn the war of attrition which follows to our advantage.
Which is where we come in. Right?
Correct. We are counting on your ambush to throw the battlefield into disorder. Do not let us down, Commander Noah.
We won't. We're ready.
General Cassius, Melridge, Noah, pray bring us victory and return home safely.
Thank you, Your Majesty. If my projections are correct, this battle may be over far sooner than we all dare hope.
Projections?
Reporting, sir! The Imperial Army has arrived and is forming up just where you said they would!
Then we'd best get started. Are you ready, Commander?
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do this.
So, hopefully our units have all the sub-generals under them. I doubt their units will get pumped.
This day we fight for our homes, for our king, and for the future of our country!
Also, I like that we have the knights on horseback, and then we just have, like, shady rogue figures in the back line.
The Imperial Army's here.
So it's war, then. I assumed their forces would throw down their arms and flee, rather than take the field for such a weakling king. Perhaps they found a more inspiring leader.
Fortune smiles upon us this day, General Goldwyn. The honors of a battlefield victory are ours for the taking.
Cassius versus Goldwyn. Victory conditions, you rout Goldwyn. Key conditions, Cassius' Legion eliminated. Okay. Special commands available to the Legion Commander and Sub-Commander. You can activate them, move it a step before selecting battle. But we already did this. Why are you teaching this again? The red gauge increases when your troops take damage, while yellow increases when they deal damage. When they're full, you can use their commands, lasting 1 turn. Rage increases attack, morale won't let the enemy retreat. Interesting. So, we have nobody else at the moment. Is a Legion command of Provoke. Make the target of one adjacent enemies yours. Down defense for a turn scheme. Down enemy Legion's attack in adjacent zones and mobilize for 1 turn. So I think right now I just don't want to move. Oh, you've been shocked by Beyblades and card games in Iron Chef.
To lead my vanguard, Lieutenant Kessling. I expect your rune tank to earn us a great many accolades.
It's true. It wants to give us basic refreshers here.
About that, sir? The rune tank isn't really designed for solo combat. It requires a lot of infantry support, so...
I was not speaking to you, soldier. Well, young Cian, what do you say? Will you fight for the glory of your house?
As you command, sir. Hildy, Valentine, gather what troops you can.
At once, Lieutenant.
By decree of the Emperor, you may submit peacefully to Galdia's glory, or be crushed beneath her heel.
Okay, so they're splitting up a little bit. I think I'm gonna move. Our allies are gonna ambush soon, right? Right, chat? Right?
It's time. Give the signal.
Good.
Looks like we're up. Let's go!
Yar, chat.
To battle!
Oh, Neo, you're not a real character.
What? A second force? Where the hell did they come from?
Morale down.
Where's the tactician signal? Come on, boys. Let's honor our contract and show these imps the color of their own guts.
Have we talked to Barnard before? I don't think we have.
An ambush! What impudence!
This is the moment we've been waiting for. Advance!
All forces, attack!
Shields up! Stand your ground! I will deal with this ambush myself.
Bard could scream his own name and it would still be a battle cry. Definitely true, Calvisham.
Are the troops holding up?
We're ready to move whenever. Though if you ask me, that move should be to turn and run.
You forget yourself, Second Lieutenant.
Draw your swords, soldiers! Advance!
Poor Sho Endo dying again in combat.
Withdraw!
Are you gonna let me control my characters at any point, or...?
Retreat!
I would like to actually ambush. There we go. I want you to move away. So I'm not quite able to boost here. See how this goes.
Pull yourselves together, you sloppy fools! His Grace the Dukes is expecting a great victory from me.
So the other general isn't even chasing our guy that's retreating. So we now have a massive advantage here.
Are we ready?
Oh, yeah. She's in a great mood today.
Enemy in sight, sir.
On your order, Lieutenant.
Attack!
Tell the troops, I'm ordering a retreat.
Oh, he was able to retreat that? Really? Sucks. Yeah, he was getting destroyed there. Now, I guess what I could do... I guess... try to cut him off? Actually, you know what I could do? Cancel move. I'm gonna rally while everybody's here.
Guys, we're gonna win, no matter what!
That way he can just kind of lone charge. See how he does against this. Both of these characters should be able to deal with him. Yeah, let's try to immobilize.
I'll have you be quiet there, thank you.
Because that way he can't retreat, which is what I'm looking to do, is to cut him off. And then finish him here. I think that should work. Yeah, the other enemy general's just watching his men get killed. Oops.
Everyone do your best, okay?
So eventually I could get the troop in the bottom half of the screen to participate.
Take that, wimps.
So with attack up, we should still win this battle, even at a disadvantage.
Should retreat. Tell the others.
Really, he's retreating again.
Retreat! Retreat!
Laura retreated, that's annoying.
At last, some damn order! Now form up and prepare for the next!
If you have finally regained control of your troops, General Chapel, then prepare to withdraw. We are finished here.
Really? They're retreating? Most powerful skill in this game would be able to move diagonally. Damn, if only we were bishops.
What?
I'm disappointed. I didn't even get to rout anybody. So sad. I definitely was winning though, big time.
Learning the true strength of our foe is victory enough for the day. It has not come without cost, but to persist further would only result in needless bloodshed.
So I guess like Suikoden 2, the war battles just don't matter since they just auto-conclude, which is kind of annoying to be honest with you.
We maintain the upper hand and are in no particular rush.
We maintain the upper hand, literally almost all the troops are defeated.
Additionally, the sun has begun its descent, and I've no desire to fight in darkness on unfamiliar terrain. We will withdraw.
Fine. Retreat! Fall back, you dogs!
Yeah, that was disappointing, chat. I didn't even root anybody / route anybody yet. Unfortunate.
Look at him run!
Yeah, there's just like they took all the wrong lessons from Suikoden 2. The war battles were the worst part of Suikoden 2 because there were like 2 battles out of like 9 that actually mattered. Everything else was just a big tutorial. It just kind of sucked.
Nice job, Noah.
You sure showed him, cousin. A victory on the Alliance's very first deployment.
Let's not press our luck. An overzealous attempt to pursue General Goldwyn may end poorly.
All units, fall in! You fought bravely and well this day, and you, Chris, thanks you for it. Now, we return to Haishan triumphant!
Well, we can see all the people that died on the far side there. And again, I think this is related to the backers.
We did it! We set him running for the hills!
And more importantly, everyone is safe.
Is this victory real? I can scarce believe it.
It is only one battle behind us, Your Majesty. The war ahead will be nothing to celebrate. It disheartens me that our ambush did little to face General Goldwyn's troops. He truly is the military titan, they say.
Yeah, even I've heard of the guy. So I guess today didn't amount to much more than an ugly introduction. Let's not diminish the significance of forcing a retreat in our first battle. I've already made arrangements to inform the other members of the League, and trust the news will change their countenance for the better.
If I may, who are those other reinforcements, and why did you not mention them?
I'm guessing you mean me.
Allow me to introduce Captain Bernard Sawad of the White Sands Mercenary Company. I reached out to him some time ago to secure his services.
Oh, and if you're worried about the mercenary part, I promise you this. A Sawad never breaks a contract.
You hired these sellswords, Melridge?
I managed to divert some funds their way, yes. A bit from the royal treasury and more that was earmarked for the studium and archives. I figured the forthwith confiscation of Harlan's estate would sufficiently refresh our coffers.
Well, I suppose I did give you my royal authority, but I'm still pleased to see you wielding it with such wisdom.
Yeah, honestly, we definitely could have taken all those generals. It's like, we were just stomping them. Like, they were down 1.5 units. We were down like a quarter of a unit. It was pretty decisive, to be honest. We would have had a 4v1 at the end very easily, because I didn't even use my healing skills yet. What a shame.
Just do see the ledgers end up balanced, yes?
Don't spare it another thought, Your Majesty. That's something I'm quite confident I can manage.
Yep, still incorrigible.
Man, she's still doing the yup. Speaking of somebody I wish tripped and hit their head during battle, was it showing up again? Noah laughs at that, apparently.
Something on your mind, Zane? You're wondering what will happen if Eucharist falls, aren't you?
Its downfall seems inevitable, considering the League's lack of unity.
Just like Duke Aldrich wants, I bet. You're thinking about it again.
In part. But mostly I'm just wondering what I'm doing here. I intended to make a name for myself and House Kessling as an Imperial officer. I believed that was the right thing. It's what I thought he would do.
Your brother?
Yes. But now I'm not sure about anything anymore. So where does that leave me?
Sorry to interrupt the boy talk, fellas. Did I miss anything spicy? Look, we've all got 'em. Ties, I mean. Obligations. I know all about yours, Zane. Little by little, they tighten around your neck until one day you wake up and realize you're wearing a noose. All part of growing up, I suppose.
Quite a way of putting it, I suppose.
But these times, the times where you have to weigh your friends and your loyalties and your future, these are the moments that tell us who we are. You're young. You feel like throwing caution to the wind and doing the wrong thing for the right reason. Well, do it.
This is getting a little complicated and poetic for me, but I think I agree.
Paul, Valentine, thank you both. Hildy.
A messenger just arrived bearing urgent news from the homeland, Lieutenant. It's as you feared.
What? How could this have happened?
Oh, is their king dead or something?
I'm still verifying the information. It's possible this is but a rumor.
This is not some piece of idle gossip, man! You're telling me the Emperor has been assassinated?
I mean, this really is just following the point for point from Suikoden 2. I'm sorry, I'd like to just call this out. Like, this is literally the same as the Guts ripoff character. Luca Blight somehow ascending to be the head of everything. I mean, at least Dukes is more believable as somebody that could take over than Luca Blight was, but... Welcome, Steve. You're here for the idol assassination gossip? Well, you're gonna get some.
That is... yes, that's what I've heard. But all the more reason to swiftly complete our occupation of Haishan while we wait for further news. The late Emperor's decree still stands, after all, and His Grace the Dukes has not yet issued our next orders.
The Dukes has not issued them?
I mean nothing by it. Let us resume our efforts on the morrow.
Rise and shine, Noah. The new day has dawned and everyone's gathered at the palace.
Well, I guess Goldwyn potentially separating from them is looking more likely to occur. Let Steve see the cat running around briefly. Cat's very happy. Stands over there. Gracie says meow. Well, I guess I'll go to the palace. Until we get another objective, because we can't go to another location until we could go through the ridge area. So until we are informed we have to do so, I'm going to keep advancing the plot. Hopefully by then we'll be able to use new party members.
The battle of attrition continues. Our ambushes in the last fight took a modest toll on the enemy, but we still remain outnumbered.
This time, Noah's allied troops and the White Sands mercenaries will fight on the defensive line. Hold a keen edge out there, both of you, and be ready for anything.
If there's one thing the White Sands know, it's how to hold a keen edge.
And your troops, Commander Noah?
Guess we're ready to go.
Ready to go.
You darn tootin' we are.
Come on!
I mean, so far our army still has like 1 million units.
Take heart from yesterday's victory, but do not take your enemy lightly, for he will fight with even more fury this day.
How droll that they considered that a victory. They merely bought themselves another few hours to breathe. For today, it will all come crashing down around them.
In the name of His Excellency, the Emperor.
Cassius versus Goldwyn. We lose if Cassius loses. Goldwyn is defeated, ends the battle. I'm gonna see what happens if I shift downwards with everybody, how the game reacts to this. Ugh, it's kind of annoying selecting the other characters. Okay, so 4 more legions cannot stand by, move into, or be passing through the zone. I have to potentially leave somebody behind, which is kind of annoying. I guess I'll change who moves then. I want to ambush the southernmost of the units. And just wipe them out, because if the bottom enemy doesn't move, we should be at a very distinct advantage, briefly. I'm gonna do something like this. Oh, and they're just sending squads of 2 to fight us? Oh yeah, they're super done. We'll let them move forward. The fools. Yeah, now we're gonna have a 4v2. This is gonna be brutal for them. Right, chat? Like, okay. This should be fine, because the other enemy can't even interact with us, so they just got strategically outplayed. Don't need to do any buffs yet. Restore stamina of allied legions in an adjacent zone. Nobody's injured. Back up for 1 turn. Sure.
Concentrate your attack. Don't miss.
Let's do that now. We will worry about rally later. Now everybody can go in and attack. This should be exceptionally brutal to the enemy. Oh, I can only have 3 at once. That's fair. Move instantly to 1 adjacent zone that has allied legions in it. Oh. I could have been using him to reposition. Interesting. I guess that's a little annoying. I guess then what I want to do is move him here. That way I have 3 people at the top. I think that should work.
Have we done nothing to blunt the Empire's strength?
The enemy is formidable. Don't approach them lightly.
Tighten up, everyone!
I mean, we're still entering a 3v2 here, which I'm kind of okay with. Shout would probably agree. Like, this is fine.
Yes. Run if you know what's good for you.
Cassius actually took a significant amount of damage, which is concerning. Compared to our, like, legit nothing that we took.
We've got another tough fight in our hands today.
Our objective is to drag it out for as long as we can while minimizing our losses.
Okay. Oh, they moved over there. That's not quite what I thought they were gonna do. Have them come up here then. Let's use his Legion command. So could heal if I need to. Might make more sense to boost damage here.
Guys, we're good.
We're gonna have him come here. Gonna have you come in here. Have you attack while you still can, and this should be fine. So even if they reinforce up there, we still split them. The scene's still refusing to battle, which is fine. I'm still at a distinct advantage here. We only have 1 injured character.
Foe. We need just stall for time.
I know, Melridge. Be quiet. We're winning.
We must find a way to turn the tide. Otherwise...
Ymir, we're winning. Shut up. Right, chat? Why are they talking like I'm losing? Like, I'm barely injured and they're almost dead 2 units. Be quiet.
Been a while since I had to work this hard for my wage.
Bernard, you're not even in combat yet. Be quiet. Right, chat? Like, we're in such an advantage right now.
The power of the lion is unstoppable.
Actually outrageous. Hey, look at their HP. I'm not losing, game. Like, get out of here.
The enemy unit is destroyed. Keep fighting!
See? They're down an enemy unit. It's their fault for splitting their forces. And I'm not even injured enough to heal still. And even our solo fight was still distinctly in our advantage. Do something like this. Do you love we bring literal children to war battles with us? Certainly something. Gonna require me to... I guess I could nerf these guys further.
I'll have you be quiet there, thank you.
Just so that they don't ambush the other guy. I think this would make sense. We should be able to kill them here. Yeah, so they can no longer charge the solo unit, which is the only thing that I would be wary of. Otherwise, this is gonna be an absolute massacre.
Listen to me, everyone.
You may have heard the rumors already, but His Excellency the Emperor has been assassinated.
Is this gonna be another auto war battle where our results don't matter? Because I'm doing really well right now. I'd just like to say, they have 4 units, we've almost killed 2 of them, and I'm still at full health on most of them.
Then it's true. Dukes Aldrich is the man behind it. I have had ample opportunity to witness the Duke's tyranny, and have come to believe the invasion of Euchris is not just. Therefore, pursuing it would be a stain on the Empire's honor. This is not an order. Those who do not wish to follow me will receive no punishment. But on this day, I turn my banners in revolt against Dukes Aldrich. I fight to return the Empire to a just and righteous path.
They're cheering. Your family's soldiers are true to their house, Lieutenant. They stand with you.
Oh boy, he's gonna be soloing the other characters on the other side, I guess.
And they're all fools.
So what does that make you?
The woman responsible for keeping fools in line, apparently.
Thank you, everyone.
Disarray in the Imperial ranks? What is happening?
What does this mean?
Look! It's Sane!
I do not understand what is happening, but I know a potential opportunity when I see it.
I feel like we're one cutscene away from retreat! We can't do this with the betrayal! And then our word of battle didn't matter at all.
Protect that company of turncoats!
That company is under the Kessling boys' command. The lad takes after his brother.
Okay.
Engage the enemy! Give them all you've got!
Well, as I said before, we're still at a very significant advantage here. So Sane is slowly working over the enemy units. So they originally had 6 to our 4. Wow, we killed 2 of their units outright already. Ooh, chat, that's embarrassing. Yeah, it's over. I think we could agree, chat. It's like actually over. And he's also losing that battle. Oof. Big oof, chat. Yeah, this is looking. This is looking painfully over. Holy. Okay, the other 2 have merged together, which they definitely needed because they were getting absolutely hosed.
General Chapel, order your troops to withdraw.
Of course, chat. Of course. Man.
I cannot believe the great General Goldwyn would say such a thing. We must annihilate these pathetic traitors at once.
No. What we must do is learn the truth of the Emperor's assassination. Until that happens, this war cannot continue. All units, fall in! We withdraw at once and return to Goldean soil.
Man, right, chat? Like, I know, I'm like, couldn't I just have won this normally? Can you stop having it auto-complete? Come on.
Yes, sir.
So disappointed. This is 3 for 3 now that have not mattered.
Absurd! We need just win this one battle so I can deliver the news to Dukes Aldrich and...
Do as you will, but I have no intention of fighting for your dukes.
We at least defeat him.
I shall never retreat. My host is more than sufficient to handle this motley force.
Okay, good. As long as we can at least still kill him, I'm okay with this.
General Goldwyn's legion has stood down. But why?
My projections appear to have come true. I assure you, Goldwyn's retreat is no feint. Something has transpired inside the Empire, which means we can finish this here and now.
Look at all the dead soldiers on the battlefield, by the way. Estes versus Chapel. Okay, you know what? I can take that. That's okay. Right, chat? We can live with this. As long as I actually get to complete a war battle on my own terms, I'm okay with this. Alright, so we're gonna have Cassius attack you. We're gonna have Protag move in. We're gonna move in with him. Should be basically GG.
Initiating combat.
Cassius can stay alive and kill that unit.
Let up now. Enemy Legion destroyed. Victory is ours.
Which is about what we thought would happen. Yeah, they are hilariously outnumbered. Oh, he's almost killed the main enemy. No, I want to kill the enemy before he kills him. I'm so close, right, chat? Come on. Yes, keep it. Oh, we killed the other enemy unit too. Oh man, that's embarrassing. Oof. Got that feeling when 4 units defeated 4 of theirs. We're so far ahead. Holy. I mean, I might as well just put all these 3 together, to be honest. Slowly cut them off. Oh, I was looking to charge to fix his movement, but that's fine. This is looking super bad for the enemy, chat. We basically converged.
Tank engine operational. Forward! Well done. That's 1 unit wiped out.
Poor Chapel. We got kill stolen by Scene though, chat. I'm sorry to say.
But don't let down your guard.
To be fair, I killed like legit everything else. So even if he retreats here, I get to kill him. Sadly, I don't think it'll let me do it. Yeah, he died.
But I was to claim victory here. Me, for the glory of Dukes Aldrich. Damnation.
Is it over?
We did it! We saved you, Chris! We did do that, right?
Indeed. Victory is ours.
Honestly, we still probably could have won even if Scene attacked us at that point versus betraying. I still think we had enough health to destroy them.
Oh yeah, that's how it's done, cousin.
Well fought, Noah.
You comported yourself with great skill.
I guess they were worried you didn't have any supportive generals, right, chat?
You might be longer for this world than I thought.
I have protected my kingdom and my king.
Objective defended. It was mostly just making sure he didn't die, honestly. I think we would have been fine.
The Imperial Army has quit our territory, Your Majesty. Our scouts expect them to continue withdrawing to the north.
Then, we won?
Yes, Your Majesty. We won.
That's wonderful.
Now, Your Majesty, kneel before me so I can behead you.
Yes, thank you all so much.
I owe a great debt to you and the Allied Army. Thank you for fighting at our side.
Okay, chat, we get to say to him, A, victory is ours, or B, it was a mutual effort, Your Majesty. I'm gonna be honest, chat, we did... I mean, their mercenaries did help a little bit, but it was pretty much us hard carrying, to be honest. Like, Cassius did a little bit. Victory is ours in Ephesus. Yeah, the Majesty didn't do anything. Get out of here.
Victory is ours!
Victory! Victory! Come on, everybody! Victory!
Yep, finally gave those imps the shellacking they deserve.
Might I gently remind all the braggarts present who the actual leader of the Alliance is?
I'll let it go, Emir. Noah and his people fought well, and I'm very appreciative.
My concern is that I fail to understand what prompted Goldwyn's troops to withdraw.
Oh, was that some scheme of yours, Malrich?
I fear I am as in the dark as the rest of you.
It would be funny if he did actually do that, that we could call him a brilliant tactician.
However, I suspect...
Perhaps I can shed some light on that. Scene.
This Imperial officer and his people just surrendered to us, Commander.
I had a feeling it would be you.
A pleasure to see you again, Noah.
Been a while, Lieutenant.
So, thanks for switching sides and all, but, why?
I harbor suspicions which have driven me to leave the Empire.
Suspicions related to General Goldwyn's abrupt retreat.
Yes. If you don't know, His Excellency the Emperor has been assassinated.
What?
What?
The Emperor of Galdia? But why? How?
Dukes Eldrick is how.
While we lack solid evidence of such, the information we've gathered certainly raises the possibility.
So that's why they all turned tail and ran. This Dukes guy must be a first-class moron. Way to make your move at the worst possible time, you dope.
I will return to the castle on the morrow. Our troops must be reorganized before we can carry on to Norrister. And you, Melridge?
Did Paul get his giant dragon tank thing? I imagine next time we're in an army battle, we probably get him. Yeah, the Mighty Ducks is just too powerful. It's all the coaching they received, yeah. It's unfair.
Actually, I have received the King's blessing to make myself useful within the Alliance. If you are amiable, I feel I can respond more nimbly stationed at your headquarters.
Okay, we're about to gain a ton of allies here, I have a feeling.
So you expect our battle with the Empire to continue?
Oh, I believe it has only just begun. Duke Aldrich's ambitions clearly extend beyond the Galdian throne. The invasion of Chris was simply a tidy way to displace the general for a time.
It certainly is beginning to look that way.
Goldwyn was ever the late Emperor's staunchest loyalist. Once Aldrich sent him far from home, he used that time to sow the seeds of a coup.
He's a ruthless and cunning man, and no mistake. But I dare say you may be his equal. It pleases me to have you on our side.
Oh, I don't think I am the cunning one here. After all, you didn't hand your army over to that Noah boy for no reason. This has been your plan from the start.
Yes. Well, still, if the Resistance army was led by the Countess of Groom, it would invite no end of suspicion. Tongues would wag about my agenda, my ambition. But a commoner turned hero rising up against the Empire's tyranny? Now that's the sort of story that resonates with people. After all, who doesn't love an underdog?
So, what is it that you hope to gain from all this, milady? Clearly not prestige.
Clearly not. No, my wish is far more modest.
Meanwhile, back at the headquarters, where we apparently have a cat photo.
Meeting in the Great Hall with your name on it. Shall we?
Got even more money, chat. Oh, they gave me the money twice. Or is that just a bug? Guess I'll go a little bit further before taking a break. I want to confirm something. How close were we to getting the rune shop upgrade?
Can I help you, perhaps?
It's more mystic lumber. I guess I'll do that now before we get new characters. Let's do that now. Since I would like to not be behind in the headquarters, just in case there's like a party member tied to it. It put Zavi in our party? Blech. Oh, don't make me vomit everywhere. Gross. Get that character out of our party immediately. character is actually hot garbage. At least we're done with... At least we don't have the other character with us currently. Anyway, let's reform our party here. I guess I could bring in Yusuke. Definitely want Lamb.
I can run circles around any one of you sprogs.
Sprogs? Okay.
You're safe in my hands.
Yusuke, don't pull any stunts this time. I mean it.
Was there anybody else I needed for items? I'm just trying to remember. That's the problem with having too many characters. I think he had a money up.
You have chosen wisely.
And might have had something on him, I don't remember. We'll find out in a second. Did I correctly reassign our items? No, I'm missing something. Oh, lucky badge.
Yes?
We'll remove Yusuke for now. We'll put Yugo back in.
You caught me when I was...
I like that they're trying to say things, and I'm like, nah. Alright, so before we advance the story further, let us briefly get more lumber.
I'm a teleportation professional.
And then we will double check to see if anything unlocks after we do this. And if not, we'll proceed. Because this is one of those things where the longer I wait on it, just in case there's a requirement to upgrade the places, the worse will be.
Could we not fight these needless battles?
Sure, I'll be putting some oomph in this one.
Take this!
Wow, we have so many characters with stun, chat. Holy.
That was nothing.
We have built up a sizable amount of money. We did blow like 20,000 or so on children's card games. I'm not sure if that matters or not for the long run. Welcome, Promethean. Okay, so we have enough to get the other upgrades. We need to just gather a couple more and then we'll be good.
Leave this one to me.
Sure, take that.
Let's finish this.
That voice acting, chat. That was certainly special. At least we're getting more money per battle. I don't mind taking small detours like that. And once we get those other items, I'm just gonna teleport out of here again. Then I need to buy rune shards again at some point. But it feels good that we don't have Leanne in our party, chat. What a relief. That was so rude. I was about to get an item. Nice dodge.
Like it?
So we have like 3 characters that can break armor without an earth rune. Although I think I gave Kogan an earth rune at some point. Not sure if he's still wearing it. Because that could be useful just to damage the enemy armor directly. Let's finish this! Yeah, it was certainly something. He enunciated. Oh, hello. Who are you? Wait, are there actually genuinely new characters?
What's a guy gotta do to make the world a better place? Hey, you! You ever heard of a man named Gokto?
Well, that was completely by chance. I was here just for lumber. I guess maybe we can recruit new people since the chapter advanced.
Now there's someone who knows how to make a difference. I'd give an arm and a leg to work for him. I mean, if I knew where he ran off to.
I guess we should revisit some dungeons and towns.
What's a... Now there's someone...
So he won't join because I don't have Gokto? Really? Are you really gonna force me to swap out for Gokto here? This is actually kind of irritating. Really? Oh, I didn't bring a support. Oh, I didn't bring a support. Oh, I keep forgetting the game removes my supports. Oh, man, I really gotta go back for that. That sucks. That actually sucks, unironically. Well, this is what happens when you keep messing with my party order. I forget people aren't in my party. If I had the thing, I would have been able to save some time there, but alas. Well, unfortunately, no matter what, I would have had to have gone back for the support. I just have to go back twice now, which is super irritating. Yeah, we know you're a teleportation professional. Oh, man. Will they please stop removing characters from my party? Like, Suikoden, this is so rude.
Changing things up.
Yes. So apparently we need Gokdo. Oh. Wait, how do we get him in the party? Or maybe I just have to talk to him. Either way, we were putting Cassandra in here, so I don't need to do that again.
The pleasure is mine.
Where's Gokdo normally? Is he normally in the northeast? I feel like he's around here somewhere. There he is.
I'll go ahead and line my pockets.
Yeah, so... Why can we not recruit the other guy? Wait, how does that work? He's not recruitable. There must be a mechanic we're missing. Yeah, I don't have the ability to do anything with Gokdo. Okay, must be headquarter related. Is there something we didn't do with the headquarters?
Can I help you, perhaps?
Like, we can't upgrade this. Because I don't know where Excellent Liqueur is. Or Lacquer. I mean, I'm gonna upgrade the rune shop. Annoyingly, it's probably in the forest we were just in, but we can't access that area yet because the game didn't tell us we could. So I've upgraded, I think, everything else that we could do. Actually, I don't need to do that. Let's do this. So I guess I'm gonna have to try to remember that that character is there. Because maybe we'll get a new building function that'll let us find people. Because otherwise we can't move Gokdo. I thought he was like a support character. I've just been... Oh.
It's magnificent. If he was hoping to impress me with a welcome gift, this facility will do nicely.
Well, apparently it was important for me to upgrade the rune shop, question mark.
I accept your worthy offering.
Can I help you?
I am the necromancer Milana, master of the dead, and soon to hold dominion over their king as well.
I suppose I should probably check other places in the guild house in case there's more characters.
What?
I am the necromancer Milana, master of the dead, and soon to hold dominion over the...
Oh, no, I don't need you to repeat yourself. I guess what I'm really asking is, what are you doing here?
Are you not an army commander? The bloodthirsty look on your face says it all. My deathly thralls would fight and die for you in a heartbeat. Were any part of that statement actually possible?
Let's go back to that necromancer part for a second. We've been having ghost sightings lately. Is that your doing?
Very well. If you're that insistent, then I shall allow you to become my minion. And then you will know the extent of a necromancer's power.
Maybe she'll resurrect an undead top so we could defeat them.
She dodged the question.
I said if you are that insistent, then I shall allow you to become my minion. And then you will know the extent of...
All right, I got it.
Let's join forces.
Let's join forces.
Oh, spare me your rubbish. I was not soliciting your opinion. You are my minion now, and it's as plain as that.
Damn, we got demoted.
Well for your new master.
What?
Milana joined the party. Master of Revenants, Milana. It's cool. way to look for a character. Like the cobweb collar. So those the floating skulls. Assuming she's a combat character. We'll have to check that out later. You have anything new in the shop?
Come to see some runes?
We'll briefly show rune shards, so we could do level 2 magic if we want to. I don't really want to. Look like anything is upgraded here, sadly.
See?
Armor value up doesn't seem like it's worth it over just flat defenses. You have any new armor I should be aware of? Not really. What the difference is between the bucklers, nor can I see what he's currently wielding, which kind of sucks. Feels like a weird thing to do, to let you go into an inventory, but also not see what they're currently wearing. Like, what is he currently wearing shield-wise? Round scale shield. Okay. And my purchase option was what from this?
Need some eye-catching armor?
Okay, so it's so reinforced buckler is better. I might as well buy it. So he'll have slightly better armor, question mark? I don't see anybody in children's card game area. I don't think we've done enough with his minigame to warrant an upgrade.
Shop.
Let's buy a couple boosters, see if we get more that we don't have. We got 2 that... Greedy Mayor? Okay. Spoilers, I guess, for the future. 1 additional card, Milana's there. 2 additional cards. Imperial... How do you say that? Does it normally be Imperial, but it's like Imperiarch? Is that how you say that? Well, we're getting some hints as to future characters, I guess. I'll buy a couple more. We'll move on. The Dark Knight, Hardworking Blacksmith. We'll buy more starting pack ones in case we don't have all of them. A Marin card. Do 1 more of the basic pack. Not seeing new characters there. Let's do extra pack 1. 1 additional card. 1 additional card. Energetic Trainer. Uh-oh. Alvisham's wish of having a gym teacher might come true. 2 cards. We're at 102 cards, huh? It's crazy.
Ready?
We have so many cards, chat. I'm just gonna make sure nothing happens. We bought a lot of cards. Anybody gonna show up? I don't see anybody. Wonder how many cards we need for something to happen. Keep buying. 1 more card. We have a Gokto card now. Yeah, we have a ridiculous number of cards. Not bad. We'll save our money for now. Does that mean I should walk around town to see if there's new cutscenes? We'll try exiting through the left, and then if nothing happens, we just go right back where we were earlier. And nobody's here. So go back in. What about a laundry lady? I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm now in the southern entrance, where hopefully nobody's along those walls, because I will never walk there unless I feel like something's there. Check the east side. Okay, not seeing anything so far. Assume a cutscene would trigger there, so I'm gonna go back. And interestingly go in this building, which I don't think I've done before. Me eat well thanks to home? What? And apparently we just have a dark-furred werewolf in there. Random. Check out the inn briefly. Imagine a cooking battle is ready. It looks like there is. So we'll do a cooking battle.
Some stress relief, perhaps.
Oh, that guy is something else.
Are you the chef who's been snooping around about Vice Chairman Trey?
Why does he have a dog mask on?
You bet I am. You another culinary assassin from the Syndicate?
Not just any other. You're looking at Terrence, the gastronome of Earth. My powers let me converse with the soil. I know where all the finest vegetables are raised. All you've got is potatoes, but I've got potatoes.
What's going on? I'm gonna say confident, aren't we, to speed this along?
Confident, aren't we? You really think you can beat Chef Kurtz?
Yeah. Hands down. Only the Syndicate's strongest chefs get made as the Gastronomic Four. One day, I might even hold a carrot to my hero, the Vice Chairman.
The muscle power is strong with both contenders.
All that matters is that beating you will bring me one step closer to Trey.
My vegetables and I are gonna put you in the ground.
With Kurtz's cooking chops, I wouldn't be so sure.
I've got a tuber or three that beg to differ. But enough talk. The cook-off begins, Kurtz, and you can't handle the garden of pain that's coming your way.
That's what you think. Get ready for some mean cuisine.
We'll begin the cooking battle. Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. It's time for today's cooking duel. Let me introduce today's judges. What a lively, lively up maiden. She's hanging out for cheese fondue. I think she also likes quiche. We might be able to bribe her with quiche, chat. Samir. Nobody can resist her kindly charm. Her favorite foods are spicy. Martha. How very different from your battlefield audacity. Favorite food is baked flan. Isn't that cute? If you Hakugen the Kinoichi. Okay, so making cake might work for the last characters. He's already looking for shiny things. Hey, bring back the cutlery, blah, blah, blah. We've seen squash before. Okay, so we have a slight advantage here. First chef today, the Earth Gastronome. It's Terrence. And finally, we have Kurtz. Okay, so we gotta prep some meals. So I think quiche was a hit. I could try it as an appetizer. I don't know what they would generically like. Maybe we could go for something simple, like marinated seafood? I don't know. Then I want to go for kind of a dessert, sweet dessert. I think we'll go for cream cake again. I think this should be fine. Let's see how this does. Like, there's no way we're losing out on quiche. Just hopefully they don't get mad as it is an appetizer, that's all. I'm trying not to just break my controller mashing. I'm gonna take it slow here. I wish there was a way to skip this part. Like, once you're done, I wish it just finished. Do you know what I mean? This is an example of, like, really small things they could do to improve quality of life. Like, what am I doing for, like, the next 20 seconds when I mash? Kind of deal. I feel like it would make it a bit more enjoyable. Yeah, there's nothing else I could really do. Like, there's no other mini games to get bonus points. Like, that would have been a way to, like, once you're done mashing, you do, like, you know, you start putting stuff on the D-pad to... Wow, did everybody... Wait, we both did quiche. Uh-oh, chat. And she hates quiche.
You are spoiling me.
Oh, this is awkward. We're gonna get the same scores again. So quiche wasn't a bad guess. This is awkward. So Martha kind of sucks. We kind of don't want her for future judging.
With this dish,
Because quiche was like our safest choice so far, and she's the only one that has disliked it. Oh no, he's got cheese fondue. Man, we might lose. We might lose, because that's one of the other characters' favorites. Oh, but 2 people hate it. Maybe we're fine.
I love this.
Oh, it's so unfair. Oh, he put a 4? Oh, this is not good. Yeah, we might lose here. I don't know if I have any other favorites here. They all hated it. Man. Yeah, I think we lose. That sucks. I don't know what would be a good main dish then. If nothing else, we'll steal his dish choice. So quiche was right. He got very average here. A 4? Oh, okay, I think it's over. She put a 4, it's over. If she put a 2, I think we could have won, but I think it's over now. Unless 2 people like this, it's over. 2, and of course we have 2 judges with opposite flavors. Come on. That's not fair. That's not fair. I think we lose. So unfair. Alright, so we need to find like a middle ground dish that's a bit better.
Again, I've proven there is no deeper love than between a boy and his veg.
Yeah, I don't think I...
Still, you handled your...
I think all we really need is to not have Martha again. Martha kind of screwed us on that, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we had nothing that she liked. We'll try again. Like, honestly, like, we had the sweets, and we even got 2 things that they love. Oh no, people we haven't seen before. This is not good. Okay, so Malor likes sweets. Okay, we can live with this. I don't know what the Dr. Quirk would like. Oh gosh, we have no idea what this is. Miso soup. Okay, so we could do miso soup, a sweet cake. What's our main dish? Sits down and devours pancakes? That doesn't really help us. Can't make pancakes. Alright, so we'll try miso soup. Into sweet cake, into... We need a more neutral meal that isn't seafood. Even though we do have the Fisher guy there. We know miso soup is his favorite. Maybe I could go quiche for safety. Into... a cake. Let's try this. I feel like quiche should be our safe choice. So whenever we could get away with miso soup, we should be good. And hopefully they all generically like miso soup. Or else it'll all be for naught. I'm just gonna hold it still for a bit. Wow, that cooks really slow if you don't assist. Can I activate your super ability, or... No? Oh, I gotta get halfway there to activate it. Okay, that's fair. I think we should be fine. At least we know how that mechanic works. We have to get it at least halfway, and then it'll cook faster. The challenger chose the quiche as well. Okay, so let's see how he does the quiche here. Oh, he doesn't like the quiche. That's not good. That might screw us later. We'll see. Let's hope they really like the miso soup. Please don't all hate it. Oh, come on!
A good meal.
Really? Oh, it's 2s. I can live with 2s. I can live with 2s. Man, come on.
Good as it looks.
Okay, please hate the cheese fondue. Okay, we can win now. We can win now. All 2s is kind of annoying to fight. Come on, you have to like the quiche. We know one person doesn't, but we should be up in points. Wait, what? They rated it differently as the entree? That's not fair. You told me it could be an appetizer or an entree. That That's not fair. That is not fair at all. Okay, we have one more chance to get points. And they rated really highly, too. Man, the quiche let us down, of all things. So I'm not actually sure who's gonna win here, unless we get some big points here.
This is my favorite.
And of course the Fisher guy doesn't like anything there. Okay, hopefully with that we should just straight up win. Fisher guy screwed us, chat, I'm not gonna lie. But we still won in the end. Yeah, the cake saved us. The cake was legitimately half our points. If we didn't get that, we would have lost, by the way. Just by the way.
I don't believe it. Shocked like yesterday's corn.
Because the cake was worth, what was it, 17 out of our 31 points? Cake was the savior.
I was listening to my ingredients more closely. That's all there was to it.
You're a more talented chef than I gave you credit for. Maybe you do have what it takes to face Vice Chairman Trey.
Yeah, that first time we did it just felt unfair. He cooked like the only dish we could never beat, and then he matched us on our first one, so it was over. I think that was like the first time I could say it actually was unwinnable, genuinely.
Where is he?
Very unlucky.
Don't ask me. He's been traveling the world in search of something. But once word reaches his ears that you're worth your salt, he'll come.
I wish the game gave us more hints as to what they liked. Like if we knew they favored meats versus like seafood, and we could kind of rate them if we've had them judged before. Otherwise, it's a lot of arbitrary memorization.
So, I just need to keep winning.
And now, it's time for me to go face the music. So long, my beautiful legumes. You must go on without me.
Why is he doing like his stoner Bill and Ted voice? I don't understand.
Such is the fate of the vanquished.
Wait!
I will not. Farewell, Kurtz. Next time, the potato will prevail.
Fondue. Oh, now we get the cheese fondue recipe. That could be useful for later. That one we actually know who likes it, at least to some degree. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good pickup for the cooking battle going forward.
Can I help you, perhaps?
Oh, so we need dire beast bone. Once we get that, I think we could get the other thing. The question is, where do we think we could get this? Like, is it at the area I can't go to? Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, hold on. There's a hidden action you can perform? Wait, I could have been hitting triangle this whole time to tell me where to get these things? How come that's not in the UI? Excuse me. Excuse me, game. Where's my UI prompt for that button? The Den of Dunes or Bounty Hill? I don't know what Bounty Hill? I guess we'll... I think we could go find that? I mean, we've been to Bounty Hill before, but I don't think we've gotten one of those before. So I could have had guilds unlocked for a while, by the way. So, oops, I guess? Question mark? I'm assuming we have to go up the hill further. Yeah, remember this area, chat? Yeah, see, stuff like that is like, they really should have, like, I happened to hit it by accident, because I just kind of play with the controller sometimes, but it's like, very shocking they didn't put that in there. Yeah, that's where we got the useless siblings. Bruner's skill acquired, whatever. But this time we should be able to hopefully get up higher on the hill. Go this way. It's probably like a rank 2 ingredient, because I remember just getting rice for the most part here in food, which doesn't really matter. So we can go up a little higher this time. Oh, there we go. Oh. Attacked.
Challenge accepted.
Old bug. Interesting, I can't flee from this battle. So this must have unlocked somewhat recently. Because I remember trying to get past here before we did the Eucharist stuff. Like a big XP difference, but... Scallop lunch set recipe. That might have been useful earlier. Guess we'll check over here, see what's here. No, don't care about those. There we go. Okay, I'm glad I learned the triangle is apparently a button you can use there. Thanks, game.
Shall we begin?
Right, Chad? We could have been doing that way earlier. I think it does a minimum of 4 damage. Oh, you're ultra dead. Goodbye. Yeah, Kogan's basically invincible in the front line, so I don't need to worry about their health. He's about to level, as is Lamb. I'm gonna look at Lamb's attack power.
You're never too old to improve.
Oh my gosh, chat, did you witness her level up? She went up 6 attack? Chat, what an actual monster. Oh my gosh. Well, I wish everybody leveled like that. That was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. She's almost as strong as Muscle Mage. Yeah, she's... And Muscle Mage is up a level, by the way. Like, she is just ridiculous. Honestly, her level ups are out of this world. Hogan's level up was mediocre. I mean, like, it's fine. We kind of expected that.
I just hate resorting
But man, Lamb is just out of control. Plus, she's still getting insane speed. Like, look at this.
Like it?
Let's see you catch these!
Good damage.
Come on!
So Arnie here should level.
The easier, the better.
Oh, he's like 1 battle from leveling. I lied. Getting a lot of our money back, which is nice. Okay, we got more Dire Beast Bone. Which, again, would have been nice to know that somebody could have checked there. That feels like a big mistake from the video game's part to not put the UI prompt there. It looks like I could go pretty high up here. And hopefully we don't need any more Beast Bone after this. Also, I think I forgot to get a Rune of Return. Unfortunate. I'll have to buy one later.
Like it?
Let's see you catch these!
Sadly, this won't do anything because we've already killed everything. Although 198 is still pretty good.
Let's finish this! Too easy!
Now Muscle Guy will level. Let's see how much he goes up. So he's at 206 strength, 183 defense. What does he get up to?
My muscle points have increased.
So he went up 5 strength and 4 defense? Chat. Okay. Well, he's basically invincible. Wait, why can't I grab this? Hello? Oh, it's being weird with me. Really? You're not gonna let me go past this point? Out of curiosity. Now, we're gonna test something. Actually, there's no way it'll let me do it. Let's get into one battle here. Like, look how close we are to full exploring this area. This is so ridiculous that it gates this off. This is really stupid, I'm not gonna lie. I think they don't want you to get advanced treasures, but I'm like, why don't you just not do that and just have another dungeon that has better treasures? Instead of making us revisit this area. Nice dodge.
No match for you,
Francesca's gonna level, Hugo's also gonna level. How much defense is he gonna go up? Oh.
For any opportunity to grow.
Wow, chat. He's outstrength than Marius. He's outskilled Marius. He's outsped Marius. He's got more defense than Marius. He's got more magic defense than Marius. He ties in luck. And look at Yugo's health. Wow. Well, if you didn't think Yugo was top tier before, just actually insane. Completely bonkers, chat. His stats are out of this world. And Jessica got a little more in stats. Although she's starting to fall off in terms of strength. She's only at 169. So I'm assuming I don't have another rune shard, annoyingly. No, I do not. So I gotta walk out of here. How unfortunate. Well, at least we proved that we can't get anything there. Be too long of a hike here. But we'll just choose to flee, since these enemies are not worth our time. Unless I think Gorman Bat has something. I guess I could get Gorman Bat, just in case it has a item with it. I don't think we've seen a treasure chest spawn here. So we'll have to take our time reviewing to see if anything's there as well. Yeah, Yugo actually, as I said before, genuinely unkillable. I feel like hard mode, you have to play with Yugo. Leave in like 4 tanks, and one of them is Yugo, who also still does massive damage. Okay, that wasn't too bad escaping here.
You will keep me safe, yes?
That wasn't too bad.
I'll be putting some oomph in this one. You lose.
Well, Lamb proving she's top tier. She just one-shots the enemy yet again. Oh. Unfortunately, chat, it looks like family's here. They didn't let me know they were coming over just now. Fortunate. Give me a second. Let's save here for now. Remember for next time, we gotta upgrade the guild. But sadly, I do gotta go. Yeah, they were supposed to call before they came over. I thought they were gonna be here until 1, so I was just gonna do that before quitting, but it is what it is. So for now, chat, we'll give our thought updates, I think, next time, since I do need to go do something with them. So let's go say goodbye to YouTube as well as the stream. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.